Gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a show today. Oh my god. What a bunch of bullshit we've had going on. There's some videos we gotta watch, some stuff we gotta do, and we have all craft today. I didn't know if it was gonna happen. I wasn't sure. But it is, and we have not only the biggest donator to Bobby's Yacht Fund, Quinn69, but we also have Josh Strife Hayes coming on, and we're going to be talking about you know what. And so I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun. We might watch the Final Fantasy documentary today. I'm not even sure yet. I haven't decided. There's been a lot of stupid shit going on, and every time, honestly, man, I love it whenever there's drama on Twitch, because that way, basically, like, the worst thing about it is there's hardly ever any drama really about me, and if it is, it's like just something dumb, you know? It's like, oh, Asmon said he's better than the viewers. I can't believe he said that. Fucking bald. Shut up, Baldy. Like, we hate you. And that's about it, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not a whole lot going on. But, you know, other people, it gets way, 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 way more intense. And so, yeah, absolutely. That's just what it was. And so, yeah, drama's called drama. The thing is, like, I don't really mind it. I think it's funny. Now, I think that, again, this is like my view. This is like my philosophy. All right, first, all right. Sup, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold. And today, I want to talk a little bit about Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Okay. I said I might play it today if we didn't do all craft. We are going to do all craft. We're going to do that after Stormblood. I think that that's the best option because, basically, let me explain. I'm not going to be on Sunday because it's like Father's Day and everything, and so like I want to spend time with my dad and do some other stuff, right? So what does that mean? It means that I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to do it, and I don't want to rush the game. You know, I don't want to rush the game. I don't want to half-dick the game. I want to full-dick the game, and so I want to do it after Stormblood. That's my plan. That's what's going to happen, okay? What about Devil May Cry 5? I might do that after that. Honestly, because like those are one-tap games, right? Or like two or three. They're quick games, so I could get into that. So I could do both of those. It's a short game, though. I know. That's why I want to have at least 2 days for it. You know what I mean? And so that's my plan. Devil May Cry's a bit longer. That's good. I used to love Devil May Cry. Okay, like, I'll be honest. I thought Dante was super cool, you know? And so I was like 14, 15, man. That game was my fucking favorite. And so I haven't seen any of the new ones. The last one that I played was Devil May Cry 3. I think it was on the PlayStation 2. I played it like 100 hours in 3 days. Like, it was insane. I went so fucking hard on that game, man. And so, yeah, I've heard a lot of positive things about it as well. And is Drama saying you've split into your mustache hairs? Nuh-uh, bro. Like, I showered yesterday because, like, I get, like, this bad, like, crusty dandruff on my head. It's, like, nasty, bro. And so, anyway, like, it's I can't even really describe it. It's like, imagine somebody dump a bag of flour on your head. Right? Like, that's basically the way that it feels. It's just gross. And so I think I have to shower more often. I might have to do a shower like twice a week, which is, I mean, let's be honest, it's a waste of fucking time. But, you know, if I have to do it, I have to do it. I'm just not sure yet. But, yeah, I showered last night, watched some Attack on Titan, and what else did I do? So I showered, watched anime. I went to Chipotle, that's right, yes! It was a perfect day. An absolutely perfect day. Yeah, it was a great time. Used dandruff shampoo. I'm just a crusty boy. That I jerked off? I actually didn't. Usually I'll do that, but I was just busy doing other stuff, man. That's all there was to it. And it's like, you know, whenever you don't jerk off for a while, it's like the first day, like if you can get past like the first 2 days, you can go to a week. And it's like, I remember, like, you spend, like, 5 or 6 days not jerking off, and you start thinking about, like, fucking, like, how many planets are in the universe and shit like that, right? And like, how to calculate it, like, what the formula would be. But then, like, after you get back to jerking off, you start thinking about, like, Marvel movies again, and you're back down off of Cloud 9, and you're just thinking about when the next Iron Man gonna come out. And, you know, I'm in that phase right now, yeah. Like, I've spent some time trying that, like, the whole no-fap thing, but it's not really my thing. I've done it a little bit, and it's just, again, not for me. Check out Nearsall Shampoo. shampoo is a fungus and it will kill it. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to put a fungus on my head. Then I'll have 2 of them. So yeah, listen, we got a lot of shit to talk about. We also have Wrath Classic. I didn't even talk about this. Wrath Classic is going to come out pretty soon. And whenever it does, guess what's going to come out with it? Fresh motherfucking servers. And I'm excited for that. I am. No seamless co-op. We'll probably get back to that at some point. I don't know exactly when. We'll get to that. I'll get to that later. And keto, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what keto is. I have a very good diet. I eat 1 to 2 meals a day, and I never gain weight, and I never feel sick. That's basically what I've done for a long time. It works great. And yeah, I do that. I eat meat and potatoes. I have a very simple palate, a very simple diet. Like, I'm not going around eating some kind of fucking, like, I'm not eating raw fish, man. I'll tell you that. I'm not eating plants, bro. We not eating a plant. That's for the ground. That came out of dirt. We're not doing that, except for, I mean, I guess potato come out of dirt, but like, that's a, you know, it's a different thing. And so anyway, like, yeah, it's just not my thing. Cholesterol, I don't even know what that is. Like, I'll tell you guys one thing that I have my, like, they did like a bunch of tests on me and shit. And this was like maybe a few years ago. And I remember my dad was actually mad at me because he was like, how is it that you live like a fucking animal and your cholesterol is like 100 points lower than mine? And like, he actually didn't believe me whenever I told him. And like, he had his doctor look up my records because like, he's like my, you know, a close contact, so he can do that. And so the doctor looked it up and he had to fucking see it because he didn't believe it, man. And that's it. My God, he's getting adapted. It's like people get COVID. Like, I did get COVID. Didn't I? How many of you guys got COVID? How many of you guys actually got COVID? Because like, I had it, like, I did. Was it fun? Did you guys have fun? Yeah, twice. I heard somebody that had it 4 fucking times, man. Yeah, no, it wasn't really fun for me either. Like, so basically the only good thing about COVID is I had an excuse for nobody to fucking interact with me. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can't go anywhere. Ah, guys, I got COVID. Oh, shit. I guess I'm not gonna leave the house today. What a shame. Wow, how could this have happened? And, like, I had one bad day with COVID while I was just pretty much laying in bed chilling. And then after that, like, I was back to streaming like 2 days after that, man. I said, fuck that. Now, I had to mute the mic and cough like every 5 seconds, but I still did it and it was okay. 4 times you gotta be trying for it at that point? Yeah, it's like, that's some licking lamppost shit, right? How the fuck you get COVID 4 goddamn times? But yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass. I couldn't smell or taste for like 3 hours. That was awful. Because it was 3 hours I was eating a steak. I was fucking furious because it didn't taste as good as I thought it was, right? No COVID, not vaccinated. Listen, dude, there's a lot of people, like, I actually made a mistake by even reading the word vaccinated. I'm gonna be honest, like, I actually made a mistake by that. Because anytime, like, I have to, like, anytime that I make a, get your you know, I'll tell you what, brother. I tell you what, you know, that this is, look, and that's what it is. And they'll just start getting into it. I'm gonna tell you guys something. The reason I never really talked about COVID whenever it was a big thing was really simple. I almost failed chemistry. What the fuck do I know about COVID? That's about it. And so that's, yeah, I never talked about that shit because I had no idea about it. But, you know, like, yeah, same. I've got no idea about this shit. It's like, listen to somebody who knows what they're talking about, not me. Biology is chemistry. The only thing I learned about in biology is, like, I remember this is like, because we live in Texas, okay? And they had to put like a sticker or something like that on the fucking page of about evolution, you know? And this sticker was like, yeah, there's other people that believe that God made everything. So evolution, you have to keep in mind, it's just a theory. And like, everybody thought this shit was dumb because we're like, you know, like, how is it not? It's obviously what it is. Evolution's fake. Yeah, well, it was just I think it was maybe it was on the back of the book. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember. And anyway, like, I remember our teacher was like actually like a fucking evangelical because like I had neighbors and they were really, really into like Jesus and shit, right? And he went to their same church. And you know what the funny thing about that is I always see teachers talking about like how they try to put like their politics and worldviews and shit into classrooms nowadays. I see this on Twitter constantly. And you know what? he never even fucking mentioned God. He never did. He never said, like, he never brought attention to that, to the little sticker. He never said anything about it. Meanwhile, this dude, fucking super evangelical Christian, never said a goddamn fucking word about it. And I remember, I respect him a lot for that. I was surprised. It was a good thing, base. Yeah, because that's not what he's fucking hired to do, you know? There was a sticker. Well, he didn't put it there. Fucking Ted Cruz put it there. That's not his fault, you know? And yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's how it's fucking supposed to be. You either follow or you don't. My grandma's Christian. She wouldn't let me watch the Harry Potter because of magic. Bro, like, my neighbor, like, AJ could not watch Lord of the Rings. Which is funny, because, like, Lord of the Rings is, like, you know, what Tolkien said, it was a Catholic work, right? And so it's, like, all these fucking biblical references, and Tolkien, he can't watch that shit. But, like, I didn't know that whenever we were 13. I just thought his parents were crazy. But anyway, he's chilling now. He's doing okay. He's got, like, 2 kids. Everything's fine. Even all that other stuff. And good day, Asmon. Hope you have a nice stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And a lot of teachers do. That's the problem. Yeah, exactly. Teacher never force their personal beliefs on their students. Yeah, my teachers never really did that to me at all. Like, I did have a teacher, like, I told this story, right? He put on a red clown nose, and whenever somebody was failing a test, he'd put it on and look at them while they're doing the test. Like, while they're trying to write down their answer, he'd have the fucking red clown nose on, looking directly at them, making eye contact with them. And, like, this is the kind of guy that'll give you a McDonald's fucking application whenever he gives you back an F paper, you know? And this guy was a fucking asshole. He was one of my favorite teachers. Yeah, exactly. It was great. And what's this here? Stu Gaming wants a war with you. Check him out. Listen, I saw that he hosted me today, and Stu is like, we don't need a war with Stu. We need a fucking intervention. We gotta get this guy. We gotta bring this man out of the fucking, out of purgatory. Like, out of fucking gotcha game purgatory, man. The pay-to-win guy. Yeah, that's him. What kind of with the 5 get the subs? I appreciate that. Yeah, he's the man that needs our help. And like, look, here's the thing, is people don't have a problem. I said this before with pay-to-win games, right? It's like, nobody has a problem really with, like, them existing. Like, there are some people that do, but it's like, man, you gotta let people do what they're gonna do. It's somebody's life. They can make a game however they want to make a game. It's their God-given right to make a game. You want to make a pay-to-win game, go on ahead, because this is America. You do what you want. Freedom of expression. But don't you fucking put no goddamn motherfucking gambling loot boxes in there. That's the problem. So listen, I got no problem with things being pay to win. That's okay. But don't fucking put those boxes in. And if you can do it without the boxes, then that's yours to win. That's all there is to it. Just watch a video now on YouTube. Exactly. Have you seen the new Narc video? I did not, but I saw some people showing it to me. Respond to your reaction of all your valid points. Make them look incorrect or crazy. No, there's no reason. Like, the thing is, people always get too emotionally wrapped up, right? People think, you gotta remember, it's video games, man. It's for fun. It's everything for fun. You're gonna roll on Wrath of the Lich King fresh. I guess let me talk about that first. I'll talk about Wrath fresh, and then after that, I'll talk about a little bit of the tier list shit, and then I want to go through my Reddit. And apparently there's like an Overwatch event that happens at noon, and I want to watch that. You guys might not know this. I actually think Overwatch 2 is good. I have fun playing the game. I played it a lot, and I think it's a good game, and I think people are way too negative about Overwatch. Straight up. I think they're way too negative about Overwatch 2, and I think that the only reason they're negative about it is because Overwatch 2 has a 2 in the name. The reason that's fair, here's why I think it's unfair. People are expecting, like, Halo 2, right? Like, Halo 1 to Halo 2, that's a bit of a difference, right? A new campaign, new multiplayer, whole game's different. With Overwatch 2, you only really had multiplayer, and if you only had multiplayer, you can still play Overwatch 2 seamlessly. So it's like, they're literally giving you a free massive update to the game, and if you spend more money, you get the PvE content. How is that not fair? Like, the problem is, like, I think that it's so important to, whenever a game company does something right, that you don't shit on them because they always get shit on. Blizzard always gets shit on. But that doesn't mean that every single thing that they do is shit. Only 98% of it. But there is that 2%. We saw it yesterday. I got my 23 weapon. Absolutely, yeah. There is that 2% time where they don't do something wrong. That's pretty fair. Yeah, I think it's a fair thing, and I think that honestly, Trollballs5 get the subs, thank you. I think the fact is that a lot of people are pissed off because it says Overwatch 2, and what it really is Overwatch 1.5 or 1.1. You know, like that's why people are mad about it. It's not because the game sucks or anything like that. It's just that it's not transformative enough in their mind to warrant being called 2. But it's fucking free, so who gives a shit about it? There's a number next to it. That's the way I see it, okay? Maybe I'm crazy, but that's the way that I feel about it. But it's also still not good, then don't play it. But all I'm saying is if you don't like Overwatch, I can see why you don't like Overwatch. There's a lot of things I don't like about Overwatch. I don't like how frenetic combat gets whenever you're in melee. Melee first-person combat is always dog shit to me. It's dog shit in Elder Scrolls. It's dog shit in, like, the only difference where it wasn't dog shit was the energy sword in Halo. Okay, like, I love that. That was literally it. But besides that, I just was not a fan at all. Play Chivalry? I don't know about that. And Vermintide, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it too much, okay? So anyway, you gonna watch the Stu video? Yeah, I'll watch this. I'll watch Stu's video. Let me do this first, okay? Actually, oh, Bitcoin price. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing. I remember I looked at this the other day. $20. Bitcoin is now worth $20. So if you give me $20,000, I'll give you $20, and so you get 2 Bitcoins back. And so, yeah, $20,000. It's gone down a lot. I'm not really sure if it will go down anymore. I think, obviously, you know, the whole economy's in a recession. How much of that is Bitcoin? How much of that is just an overall economy effect? It's really kind of hard to say. But, you know, it sucks for people that invest a lot of money into it. And that's the way it goes. It'll probably stop at 12.5K. I don't know if it even ever will stop. So anyway, we've got this right here. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about is Fresh Start Realms with WoW Classic. So Wrath Classic. So if anybody doesn't know, Wrath of the Lich King is coming out. Why is that? Because of money. Blizzard is going to release Wrath of the Lich King and make money off of it. And so what does that mean? They are adding in Fresh Start Realms with WoW Classic. And I'll read through a little bit of this. I'm sorry I'm a couple of days late with this news. I've been a little bit lazy, but it is what it is. So, launch Wrath Classic and open Fresh Start servers, fulfilling a request from players for a long time. We expect there to be a lot of new Classic players joining us for the first time. Some may be concerned they'll feel behind. Fresh Start Realms should give those players a chance to feel as though they're on an even playing field with everyone else. These realms will be Wrath of the Lich King Classic realms from day one, so whenever they launch, they'll have all the talent trees, player abilities, and coming Wrath of the Lich King talents. For at least 90 days, you'll be allowed to boost a character, or you can't boost a character. For 90 days, you can't transfer over there, and you can't have a Death Knight on there at level 55 unless you already have a 55 on there. Anyway, so basically, Blizzard is adding in Fresh Start servers. I'm sorry to say, I am not excited about this. Am I crazy? I mean, there's a blue update to the 90 days. Yeah, they said they might make it longer. Is that right? Yeah, they'll have the Encourage gates open. And so, yeah, there's not going to be like a big rush for that or anything else. I'm not excited either. Yeah, it's just like why? The thing to me is like, why would I get excited about Wrath Fresh Start? I mean, I'm just going to be leveling up again and then just doing Wrath of the Lich King content. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, you know, like that's what it is. And it's like, no boost or transfer? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Like, it's like, what is that? Like, it's going to stop me from playing the game? There's no way. Hardcore players are excited. Yes, and I think that these fresh servers will go the exact same way as Season of Mastery. I think that there is no real reason for an average player to go over and play on this server over the server that they already had. It's just, there's no reason for it to happen. No transfers, different economy. So it's not going to be that different of an economy. And like, also, if you're buying and selling materials, your gold that you're buying and receiving is scaled to the economy because you're still selling the same stuff, right? So it's like inflation. If you're buying something for $1 or $100, it's effectively the same if everything else in the world is priced accordingly. You see kind of what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. No booster transfer would be great if it happened in, let's say, Canada. That's it. Yeah, it's economics. That's the way that it works. After 90 days, it won't matter anymore. Well, I don't think it's going to matter at all. The fact is, people are still going to be botting. Like, if I was a botter or I owned a botnet, what would I do? Well, I would 100% start making characters on this realm. Yeah, I would 100% start making characters on this realm and having bots on this realm, because this is where the most people are going to buy gold. Yeah, that's it. That's where everybody is going to buy gold. It's just that simple. And your take on the economy works if you take out supply and demand completely? No, it works perfectly. I understand it better than a lot of people that are... If you're disagreeing with me on this, you just don't understand economics. Listen, the only exception to that are raw gold farms that do not scale with economy. But everything else scales exactly with economy. People that get mad and think like, oh my God, like, you know, there are these GDKPs and people are spending like millions of gold. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, then just don't join one. Is this ruining your game? That like some other dipshit has a lot of gold on the server? What is it? How does this really affect you? It doesn't. It's people in the classic WoW that are trying to make mountains out of molehills and trying to create these little differences about how, oh, it's not as perfect as they want it to be. The fact is that why would somebody re-roll on a classic Wrath server just so they can level up 1 through 60, 1 through 70, 1 through 80, and then do the exact same thing? All they're really signing up to do is level up again. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be meant for new players. I mean, I don't know who it is meant for. Like, I just view this as the same as, what do you call it? I view this as the same as fucking Season of Mastery, where they remade classic fresh servers and then they immediately died because nobody really wanted to go through and spend all that time leveling characters again. It's one of these ideas, I think, that like people get like really excited whenever they hear the idea. And like I did too, I got excited whenever I heard the idea. And then you think about it for 3 or 4 seconds and you're level 17 and you realize you've got like 2 more weeks of leveling and you think to yourself, you know, I'm just gonna play my 70. Like, I think that's what's going to happen with most people, because that's exactly what happened with Season of Mastery. For a lot of people, the game dies at max level. The only thing left to do is raid log. Well, if that's really true, then why did Season of Mastery die before 99% of people hit 60? I'll tell you why. It's because it's not true. People say that. They're like, oh yeah, this is really how it is, but that's not what they do. And it's proven every single fucking time. Like, yeah, you think you do, but you don't. Well, it didn't happen. No, it did. Season of Mastery fucking died so fast. It was dead. It's absolutely brutal. It hit 60 in Season of Mastery. Some people did, absolutely. But the majority of people did not. People like fresh start in all games. People don't like feeling behind. All right, well, if people like fresh start in all games, I don't think that's necessarily true, because again, you can look at Season of Mastery. Season of Mastery was a fresh start of the exact same game, and it didn't work out. Nobody gave a shit about it. So yeah, Season of Mastery is still not dead. It's dead. It's dead. You just give it up, man. Just give it up. You know, Season Mastery is still going. It has more players than Nostalrius did. I have no idea, but I would be amazed if more than, 15,000 people are actively playing on Season of Mastery. I think it's not less. Leveling is the best part of Classic WoW. Well, okay, so I don't know why people are saying this. Why are people saying leveling is the best part of Classic WoW whenever they literally had to reinvent the entire rules of the game because people were paying exorbitant amounts of golds to skip it? And then whenever they had another server where you couldn't skip it, the server lost all of its players in like a month. It's not true. Like, it's just, like, you could say I like it, but these are just not what the numbers reflect. And that's all there is to it. Somebody said it in chat, leveling is fun once. I totally fucking agree. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. And so, yeah. And no one wants to have half their progress reset every expansion. Stop being delusional. Yeah, I think that there will be some people that will play on these new fresh start realms. If I had a group of friends to play with and it started earlier and I could start at the same time at level 80 with like everybody else, maybe I'd do it. But like, it's just not really something I want to invest my time into. It's boring. It's just rehash content over and over and over. And there's nothing unique or special or new to it, right? And killing Princess is hilarious every time. Yeah, and then then you log off. Some people love leveling, but not enough to constitute a completely new realm setup for them. Yeah, I think that's the way that a lot of people would say. Most fun I had is leveling back in 2019 with Classic Refresh launch. Yeah, but the difference is that was your first time doing it in 15 years. You just did it a few years ago. Most people aren't ready to do it again. I could be wrong, and these new fresh start realms could be super popular. I think that these realms would get, I think that these realms will have a lot of players on them initially. Now, what's going to happen? Are people going to actually go and level all the way through? What I'm expecting is going to happen is that a lot of people are going to play on this realm on like the first few days, and then they're going to see how long leveling is going to take, and then they'll go back to their BC realm and then just level into Wrath of the Lich King, because they'll feel like they're missing out on like not being in Northrend with all the other people. Yeah, and so I think that's what's going to happen. And that's pretty much what happened with Season of Mastery, is like, you know, everybody was really into it for like a week or two, and then everybody started dropping off because it was like, oh, this is just the same stuff that we've been doing. It's like when your friends want to level an alt with you, they get all excited, then you get to level 23 and get bored. Yeah, that's just about fucking right. And what's this here? The main good thing about the realms is all the gold resets and no one is ahead. But no one's ahead of you anyway. Like, that's what you don't understand. Like, if somebody has 1 million gold in World of Warcraft, they can still only run Naxxramas once. They can only run it once. They can't run it 15 times. You can't buy resets. This isn't Diablo Immortal, where you can buy crests for 10,000 gold and get more gear. You know, they can buy all the gear. Yeah, well, can't somebody do that? Yeah, the alts in GDKP, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. The content is a joke. It's super easy. You're not going to have any advantage. They're not going to have any advantage over you. You're going to be clearing Nax. They're going to be clearing Nax. Everybody's going to be clearing Nax, man. In terms of flying mounts and shit, bro, like, what is this? Like, guys, please stop trying to recapture something that was lost 10 years ago. Please stop. Like, it's fucking over. There's never gonna be a prestige with having epic flying mount again. There's never gonna be a prestige to having epic mount again. It's not gonna happen, because there was no real prestige in the first place. It was just fucking grinding. It was just, you just grinded this for like fucking a month and you got it. This is not something impressive. It's only impressive because it's like basically a bunch of people that are young that don't understand the game place value in it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But I just do it naturally, to be honest. Fact is that it's not impressive. It was annoying. Exactly. It's not prestige. It'll literally be a disadvantage if they don't have flying and everyone else does. They're gonna be at a disadvantage. What is this disadvantage? That it's gonna take you more time to fucking get to level 80? You're gonna have to maybe spend more time in Zul Drak? Come on, like, it's just, like, what do you mean? It's just, dude, of course it's a huge disadvantage. No, it's really not. It's not a big fucking deal. Like, Wrath is just, people are not gonna be going around. There's not a huge reason to go out and do world PvP. Yes, it might take you an extra day to level. So I don't think a solution to it taking you an extra day to level is taking an extra month to level. Like, this does not appeal to me. I don't, and again, maybe this is me not understanding. And let's be honest, with a lot of this classic stuff, that's absolutely what it is. I see no value in this. I see literally no value this adds. I see no audience this is really appealing to, except for people that are trying to relive a nostalgia feeling of like, oh, it's the brand new server with everybody leveling up together again. I think we had that with Season of Mastery, and it died off faster than it started. That's it. And so, yeah, it just adds no real value. I understand that some people are excited for it, and I'm happy for the people that want to play on a new fresh start realm and have fun and try to have that experience again. I just think people are trying to reanimate an undead dragon, ride it over and over and over again, and then pretend like it's a brand new experience. Guys, Wrath of the Lich King happened. Classic WoW happened twice. It's time to move on. Stop trying to think and hope that like, oh my God, the game is going to be this, I want it to be the way it used to be. It will never be the way it used to be because you will never be the way it used to be. The world will never be the way it used to be. Everything is different except for the game, and that makes the game different too. That's the way I'm saying it. Please, like this is why I see this with other MMOs, etc. Stop fucking trying to be the last good MMO. Be the next good MMO. Stop fucking thinking about the past. There were a lot of great things about the past, but it's about extracting the essence of what made those things great and not recreating them at a one-to-one scale. That's what it comes down to. I see this constantly, and it's very frustrating for me. It's actually depressing. It's not depressing. It's the opposite of depressing. What's depressing is leveling in Westfall for the 17th time and saying, I remember this journey. That's fucking depressing. What's not depressing is braving a new adventure with your fucking friends, going into an unknown world that nobody knows anything about, and then making a name for yourself in a new world that's a complete unknown. That's what's fucking exciting. That's what's fucking fun. I don't give a shit about doing this again. I did it twice. I've been there. A new world? Yes. And like, that's why Lost Ark was fun at the beginning. New World was fun at the beginning. WoW was fun at the beginning. Season of Mastery was fun at the beginning. Why is that? It's because you are exploring a new world. You are a stranger in a strange land, and you're making your way in the world. And that, to me, is the quintessential RPG MMO experience. That is the essence of what I want to have. And I can't get that with a re-release. I can't get that. Like, the next time I'm going to get that might be Ashes of Creation. It might be the Riot MMO. But the fact is that the way that media works now, everybody's going to have fucking everything data mined, figured out before the game even comes out. So I just hope that we have games like Final Fantasy that I can play, that whenever new content comes out, it can truly be a new experience. Because I feel like people have completely forgot about that. It's deep in here. It's actually like... I think that there are a lot of people, it's almost like this is a reflection of a feeling that the gaming community wants. Is because what are people really saying that they want whenever they're asking for like Fresh Start Realms back in Classic and things like that? Well, I'll tell you what I think a lot of them are wanting. They want a new place, a new game that is free from the conventions and the features that make modern gaming soulless. They're tired of playing with a cash shop. They're tired of having a battle pass. They're tired of seeing a, fucking RMT. They're tired of seeing, that's a cosmetic transaction because I watched the event on Twitch. Like, people are tired of seeing this shit. And you know what? They go back and they play these old games. And I'm happy for them. But it's not the same. It's just simply not the fucking same. And fuck it, do a classic Warcraft on Fresh, anything new? I think that Blizzard, I want them to keep making WoW, but I think Blizzard needs to make WoW too. To be honest with you, I think Blizzard needs to make WoW too. I'm sick of 500 mounts, 1,000 pets, 200 titles, 7,000 transmog pieces, fucking 800 different raids, 17 different dungeons. I'm fucking tired of it. It's boring, it's old, it's played out, and yes, I'm excited for Dragonflight. I hope it's going to be good. What they've said about it seems like they're on the right path. However, it will never recapture me in the same way that an old game like Vanilla WoW did. And to be honest, I don't know if any game will ever do that again, but what I really want is I want a game that can move beyond what it was. It would have been a perfect perfect ending of Shadowlands would have been the jailer playing a fucking flashback of N'Zoth literally killing every single person in Azeroth, and the jailer actually being a good guy to try to fucking empower Azeroth to kill N'Zoth. That would have been fucking badass. And you have a time skip of 30 years, you move forward, and everything else is fucking reset. That's what should have happened. Like, really, like, it would have been 1,000 times better than the bullshit that we got. I think anything would have been 1,000 times better. And the fact is that they need to reinvent the game. And I don't think reinventing is re-releasing. Season of Mastery, to me, showed that a lot of the Blizzard developers are too afraid to do anything that's big. They're too afraid to really take big chances with Classic WoW, with the re-release of Classic WoW. I think they should make all of the changes. Change everything. Change all of the stuff that you can, and figure out, like, what really is it that people enjoy, and try to make a new good game. Try to make it transformative. Stop trying to recreate and re-release the same experience again. So ultimately, J. Allen Brack was right. No, it's not that simple. A lot of players do want Classic WoW. They should have made Classic WoW. It's a great idea, but Classic WoW is not the end-all and be-all. It's like whenever they brought out the new Dark Souls, it was the old Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls 1 Remastered. A lot of people like that because it's a new game, but it's the old game. It's not the same thing. So yeah, you're ready for WoW 2. Yeah, I'm ready for WoW 2. I hope that that's what we get soon, man. More than anything. And because OSRS would have died if they didn't add on to it. I think so too. Disney live action remakes, the best parts in those movies were the new things. We don't want what we've already experienced in the shiny package. We want new. Yeah, I remember I watched the Aladdin Disney remake. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't amazing or anything like that, but it was okay. And I don't know if you guys saw any more of those other ones, but yeah, it's about it. What about Warcraft 4 with microtransactions? I would love if they ended WoW and they said, listen, we're going to make Warcraft 4, and after that, we're going to make WoW 2. You know, that would be fucking tremendous. I would be so happy, but, you know, the odds are that's probably not going to ever happen. And Warcraft Immortal. Yeah, there you fucking go. One of the juries for Johnny Depp just spoke out on about Amber Heard on ABC News. I might watch that today. I don't really know. I've got a lot of other stuff to talk about, so I don't really know if I'll have time for it. But anyway, the point that I'm saying here is that these fresh start realms and everything, I think the people that are looking for something like this are looking... Kevin Jordan, one of the original designers of Classic WoW, Vanilla WoW, an absolute fucking genius, said fresh is a mirage. The closer you get to it, the more that you realize it's not really there. There you go. If he said it, he's the guy that made the game. He made the game. I think he's right. Yeah, that guy, like, yeah, when did he say that? About 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago. That's definitely true. Yeah, absolutely. And but he played a lot of Classic WoW. Yeah, exactly. I know that, but that doesn't mean that, like, playing a lot of a game doesn't necessarily mean that you think that fresh is a good idea. It's more nuanced than that. Talk to bringing Kevin Jordan on again. I think could be cool, man. It's gonna be a high school me all again. WoW fans gonna be trying to get a membership to play this again. Sure. And I hope that the people with the fresh start realms in WoW Classic enjoy it. I really hope that they do. I probably won't be playing it, but you know, it'll be okay, and I think that's okay. What was Nostalrius and why did so many people want to play it? Well, it's because there was no other version of the game available, right? I think that's what the biggest difference is. Final Fantasy XIV documentary today. I'm not sure if I'll get to that today or not. We have a lot of things to go over, but I might do it today as well. Depends on how long the Overwatch event is, and that's in about an hour and a half. But before that, I want to talk about some other stuff here that's happened. There's apparently a tier list that's been going around, and people are not happy about it. So, for anybody who doesn't know, XQC did a tier list of all of the streamers, and they're very, very unhappy about this. Some people felt like they got a lower ranking than they deserved. Some people thought that they got a higher ranking than they deserved. The fact is that the tier list and stuff like this, the problem is, like, it's very hard to actually rate a streamer and say, like, oh, this is the best streamer, because there are so many different metrics that you have to go by. So, like, for example, Tyler1 is an S tier streamer if you consider gameplay, right? If you are only about gameplay and you like League of Legends, Tyler1 is probably one of your favorite fucking streamers. But let's say you like watching From Software games and, like, you like watching people get killed in those, then I would say that you might enjoy watching E-Rob more than Tyler1. Because I've had more fun watching E-Rob die in Bloodborne or, like, any of the Dark Souls games more than any fucking streamer. It's hilarious. It's absolutely fucking hilarious. So the problem is, like, it's always going to be a personal opinion, etc. Now, Hassan got rated lower than XQC, than he thought that he should have been with XQC's list. Now, this isn't really a big surprise. I mean, like, this kind of stuff happens. Not that he got rated lower. It's not surprising people will not be happy about it. I think that it's very easy to understand this. So, like, for example, let me go ahead and, like, make a parallel to this. I think that it's reasonable for Hassan to not be happy about it, right? Because, let's be honest, how many of you guys think that it would be okay to make a tier list of all of the different coworkers in the office? I'll tell you one thing. If it was any place that I was in, they would have brought me into the manager's office, and I would have been fucked up for that. Like, it's a fucking terrible idea, right? That's fair. Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense. Yeah, it's a hostile work environment. Exactly. So Twitch is obviously different. I mean, Twitch is not, Johnson and Miller's accounting firm. So I get it. I know that Twitch is different, but at the same time, the human interactions that it creates are necessarily not that different. So if one of these tier lists did go out and, like, let's say, one of the most popular employees or, like one of the higher ups, there did a tier list for everybody, you better fucking bet that there'd be some spicy water cooler conversations about that goddamn tier list. I absolutely think that there would be, and it's not that unreasonable to believe that, okay? So now I'm going to say a couple of things about this. And, bro, who cares? I think it's an interesting topic because the reason why it's interesting is because everybody thinks Hassan is totally wrong about this. And yeah, he went overboard. He was really pissed off. He got really mad, and it was probably like I would say it's over the line. Yeah, for sure. But I think that it's important, and this is something I've said many times, right? It's important to see where people are coming from. Even if you disagree with them and you think that they are wrong, I really try to understand why somebody thinks something. Does that make sense? Is that weird? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why does Hassan care about XQC's opinion, not a community opinion? Well, here's the thing, right? And this is why, so, like, I never did the female girl streamer, attractive list. I never did this back, like, 2.5 years ago. Because I can only imagine if you're a girl and you've had, you've probably had body issues just like literally every single other girl has had that spends any time on the internet nowadays. And you see a popular streamer like me, XQC, Hassan, Soda, Ludwig, and Mizkif, you see any of us, and then everybody in the chat is like, oh, she's ugly, rate her a C or a D. I can guarantee you that you're not going to be able to take that on the chin. That would probably make you feel like fucking garbage. And you know what? That's because it should. It's a shitty fucking thing to have happen. That's why I never did it. Was actively hyping up Destiny, though, caused a bunch of hate to be slung on it for nothing. Destiny, I like Destiny a lot. I like Hassan a lot. I like XQC a lot. I mean, this is a situation where, it's just somebody gets put in a position and they feel uncomfortable, they act out, and that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? I do think that Hassan has done a lot on the platform, right? He's been very successful, and, he popularized, just basically doing talk show radio on Twitch. I think that does deserve, at least an A or an S tier slot. But again, it's like, there are a lot of people that don't like watching politics content. So if you don't like watching politics content and like social commentary content, you probably don't like watching Hassan, right? That's what makes sense. I mean, right? I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. That makes sense. So it's like if you're a gaming streamer and you're into that and you rate things off of a gaming streamer paradigm, Hassan's not going to be that far up there. I remember I felt bad for Hassan. I remember the fucking Ukraine thing happened the same day Elden Ring came out. He had been excited for that game for 3 years, just like me. But he's got to cover that because it's his main content, And chat hates Hassan. A lot of people hate Hassan, and Hassan did make an ass out of himself, right? But at the same time, I can see why somebody would feel the way he did, right? And is that unreasonable? Is that unreasonable to say? I don't think so. Book commentary is very stale, though. Yeah, I mean, well, It's up to you whether you like it or not, but what I'm saying is, like, just by the nature of doing it, I think that that's important, right? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. We'll look at a few of these clips, and then I want to move on and look at some of the stuff on my Reddit, okay? Whole things like high school, I don't get why people make such tier lists. It's really stupid. I don't know why everybody compares, oh, it's like, oh, this is just like high school. It's like high school. People never get out of high school. Everybody acts like it's in high school, because most people are pretty much like, most people, the way they acted in high school is the way they're going to act for the rest of their life. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it was that way for me whenever I worked at the government. My dad has said the same fucking thing whenever he worked at he was like an executive at a publishing company before he retired. And a lot of people are like this. A lot of people get their ego caught up in things, and that's all it is. I think also, like, literally a Bowling for Soup song. Yes, never left high school, exactly, yeah, I was thinking about that. If XQC put you in B category, would you care? Well, I mean, I think it would always feel bad, right? I mean, would I be very upset about this? No, I wouldn't be very upset about this, but, you know, I would be like, oh man, fuck, you know, I wish he would have rated me higher. So it's not like I would be upset or, like, cry about it or something like that, but I would, yeah, it would, of course, right? Of course I'd want to be rated highly. It's not unreasonable. Right? I mean, like, yeah, it's not unreasonable. Sure, of course, everybody want to be rated highly, right? I respect XQC. I think he's great. He's been a friend of mine for years. Same with Hassan. I like Hassan too, right? So, like, yeah, of course I'd want them to rate me high. It's not weird, right? I mean, listen, I grew up in the age of a top 8 on MySpace. Of course this kind of stuff would affect me. I've been conditioned for this for 16 years. Okay, B isn't a bad rate. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, all I'm doing is I'm trying to, like, add a little bit more perspective to it than what I'd say. SQC is saying good things about Hassan. He just said this content's not for him. Exactly, and it's hard to know where that actually falls in. And I'll look at a few clips here, and then I'll move on. All right, guys, give me 1 second. There's always been spicy stuff. Yeah, of course, everything's always spicy. Consider XQC, allowed to play hide and seek. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Like, all of this is all internet drama, and at the end of the day, it's just a show. It's just a show, and my best advice to anybody who's making content online is to treat yourself like your content. Everything that happens to you is content. You are content. Don't try to make sure that the viewers see the real you. Don't try to make sure that they see your real perspective. And you don't look to a bunch of random, random names on a screen to validate your existence. Do what you want to do. Feel good about that. Let the success of that or the lack of success of that motivate you to continue doing more of it, right? That's my best advice. That's what I've come back and I've dealt with a lot. And it's really fucking hard to do that, man. Like, I'm not going to make it out like, oh, that's easy to do that. It's really fucking hard to do that. But I think that's the right perspective. Yeah, chat going parasocial. What I'm saying is that streamers can be parasocial. Streamers can think that, oh, the chat likes them for them. And then whenever the streamer does something that the chat doesn't like and people leave or they push back on it, the streamer has a lot of dissonance whenever that happens. And it makes them feel bad. So it's not just one way. Let's see here. Your viewers are harassing him when using Hassan emotes. I like Hassan a lot, guys. Don't fucking do that. Don't be weird, okay? We could just have why can't we just have a conversation and not be weird? Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Maybe not soda popping, but like XQC to like all these other people, Ludwig as well, who are pretty fucking sizable content creators on this platform, are themselves going to be very sad about not being ranked higher in other people's streams. Unlike the rest of these people, and I legitimately am telling you this, do not give a fuck, because this is one area where I am fully secure. I am.
You should just make a Bed Wars tournament.
Who came on to
Sorry,
Twitch
it's quiet.
2 years ago.
It's as loud as it gets.
What the fuck Twitch was?
Yeah.
I did not ever participate in Twitch as a watcher. I still rarely ever participate on Twitch as a watcher.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have 12,000 people in here. Why in the fuck would I ever be upset? I am insanely fortunate. Okay? This is beyond.
What's me and the dudes are doing next
beyond my own goals and comprehension.
Jesus Christ.
To be able to have got
Who's reacting to who? Well, obviously, obviously I'm reacting to XQC, reacting to Hassan, reacting to Ludwig, or sorry, no, reacting to Will Neff, reacting to Ludwig, reacting to the streamer tier list. So that's obviously what's happening here. In case you were, in case people, you know, they got too far behind. And this is what happens with a lot of people. And I think this happens like with, it's happened with me too. I'm not special with this. I think that once you become successful, once you become more successful, because Hassan, you know, he grinded a lot. Even if you don't like Hassan, you can admit that he streams a lot. Right? Like, he streams a lot, and it seems like he really wants to get his content out there, and he actually tries to focus on things. He did grind. Like, and it's important, does he? Absolutely he does. It's a tough job, then go do it. And so anyway, yes, I think that's very true. And what happens is that once you get more popular, this is what happens with a lot of people, is that you go from being the person that people want to see succeed to being the person that people think succeeded too much. Do you see kind of what I'm saying here? Is that people are going to look and try to, like, you know, they're going to try and, you know, rationalize why you're successful. They're going to try to, like, you know, undercut why you're successful. But whenever you're still in your come-up phase, you don't have that ego yet because you're not afraid to lose something that people constantly try to remind you that you don't deserve. So it makes sense for things to change that way. It does. And it sucks. I think it happens to a lot of people. And again, I want to make sure that this is like all not, none of this is like justifying anything that anybody says. All I'm saying, it's not justifying, it's understanding. Does that make sense? Streaming is easy. Stress of becoming popular are low. Listen, the chances are a lot higher if you're good at streaming. How about that? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to get into, is streaming hard or easy to do? My best advice, if anybody thinks streaming is easy, go do it. Just go do it. And that's it. And so, it's an old effing video. Is LSF out of content? Well, it's absolutely relevant. I mean, it's 100% relevant. And so that's all there is to it. So all I'm really trying to get at here is that, this kind of stuff happens, and it's like, oh, this is, we'll watch this one and maybe like one more, and then I want to look at some more of the stuff on Reddit and then just talk about it. Watch the T1 clip. Okay.
Yes, he commented on XQC tier list.
Bro, what? Bro, some people are so ill. Dude, I hate you juicers so much, bro. No, I haven't commented on it. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody cares, man. Shut up.
It's always, I love fucking posts like this because it's like, snap back to reality. This doesn't matter. Like, none of this fucking matters. Like, it's just bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just all bullshit. And so, yeah, that's why T1's S tier. Yeah, exactly. It's funny, man. And let's see here. Let's watch this one.
Bruh. He was lower last year.
Parasocial relationships on the stream.
My brother, he was lower last year.
Fellow streamer for friend.
2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
My monthly XQCL. You got a big
Oh,
interview soon
but
for a
Destiny
full-time
was
role
under
and
him.
Google wish me luck.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it basically, because effectively Destiny was higher than he was, he got mad about it. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just drama content fill out the space. Yeah, exactly. And have you seen the 1 minute video responding to, yeah, I will watch the video. Give me a bit. Okay. I'll get to that drama. Okay. We've got plenty of other drama. Forza joke clip. It's good. Okay. Give me actually 1 second. God fucking damn it. Okay. All right. We're good now. Give me 1 second. I'm chilling. How can man's ego be so fragile? I mean, I don't think it's really an issue. I don't think that's really what's going on. Like, I don't. I think that, yeah, people get fragile egos. Like, it's always easy to talk about how fragile somebody else's ego is whenever it's not something that you've put 12 hours a day into for the last 4 years being judged in a way that you think is unfair. It's always easy to say that. It's like, oh, well, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, some people get bothered about stuff. Like, that's okay. Yeah, it's still ego. Yeah, of course.
Why not?
What's this?
Time to win some gold medals.
I don't get it.
Why not?
I don't get it. Time to win some gold medals. I don't. Cinder, can I get the 5 subs? I appreciate that. Trans athlete? Oh, I see. I don't understand. I didn't play the game, so like I have no idea what even happened. It's a trans athlete. Oh, okay. I get it now. All right. Anyway, let's see if there's any more of these. And all right, I'll go ahead and I'll watch one more of these, and then I want to move on. Okay, guys. It's just a girl with guys' clothing. I don't want to deal with that. It's like people have like big opinions about that. It's just I don't fucking know. All right, here we go. What's your opinion on trans athletes? My opinion on trans athletes is the same as my opinion on COVID. I'm not a fucking biologist. That's what my fucking opinion is. I don't make comment. Like, I honestly don't understand it. I don't know. I have no idea. People say, like, I hear what people say. It's like, oh, this makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know what's true. The coward take? Listen, I will give my opinion on a million fucking things. And I defended Alinity whenever she had the cat thing happen. And I was like, it's not that big of a deal. People are blowing it out of proportion. I always make comments on things, and I always give takes on things that piss people off fucking constantly. It's not that I don't want to talk about stuff. It's that some things I don't fucking understand. Ban debaters. Yeah, exactly.
I think that Destiny showing up to IRL events and whatnot, and doing some weird interviews on stream, and doing weird fucking relationship drama on stream with fucking Google Docs, I think that's top tier content. I think that's really hard to beat. I'm not kidding you. I think that's literally that's visionary content, whether you like it or not. It's why I put him so high. I think that is a visionary level tier content.
Buzzwords
And what
I'm not even on the list. Bro, Ludwig didn't even have me on the list. I'm not even there. What the fuck? I'm S+? Is that at the end of the video? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that must be why. Yeah, for sure. It's behind the camera. You're in S tier? I don't know, man. Like, it's weird to think, because, like, a lot of people on Twitch, they haven't really, like, most people, I feel like there's a lot of turnover with people that, like, stream a lot and, like, are consistent with shit. I think there's a lot of turnover. And I guess it's not as much, but I feel like whenever I first started streaming, and, you know, my stream started getting popular, it's like it was an entirely different group of people that were popular, right? That's what it was. New drama just dropped. You're below on the list. You're unlistable. Yeah. I'm down there. I'm like below the letters. I'm into the numbers. You know what I mean? And that's it. Look at the train clip. All right. All right. One more. You still have an opinion if you're not an expert on something. It's a poor way to dodge something you're afraid could be controversial. Of course I could have an opinion on something, but why would I say an opinion on something? So, all right, let me explain basically what it comes down to. Is that people always want me to, people are getting mad because I'm not using my platform to push what they believe that I think I'm going to say. And so they're trying to, you know, make me feel bad and like, oh, well, you're not saying this because of X, Y, or Z thing. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a woman athlete. I have no idea. I didn't play sports. I don't understand this. I have no fucking clue. I don't know what the hormones do. I don't know what the drugs do. I have no idea. So why would I put out an opinion about something that somebody on probably both sides could easily say that I'm wrong about because I have no context or understanding about it? Does that make sense? I try to not talk about things that I just have literally no experience in. It's not crazy. Yeah, being informed, do some research on it. Why? I don't care. I don't care. This is not an issue. This is not an issue to me. I care about like fucking the fact that like automation is gonna make 30% of the population unemployable in 30 years, and you're gonna effectively have a fucking indentured servant slave class. That's what I'm thinking about. You can think about that bullshit if you want. It's not my problem.
You're dumb as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, train. Why are you mouthing about this? Motherfucker.
Hansen has the most fragile.
You put the same GIF on the upper left of your fucking screen while you're slouching your fucking chair with your cock out.
like this,
literally.
yes.
For like a whole 20 hours back to back. You expect to be fucking S+?
Bro, that's so wrong. Like, XQC is completely out of line in saying this. To defame Train by saying he'd only stream for 20 hours straight? That's fucking outrageous. Try 40. Yeah, right. Oh
It's
my
the same
fucking
GIF.
god, man.
At least get a new GIF.
This former top
Yeah,
Twitch
sure.
streamer
20
ruined
hours
his
without cam.
reputation
Okay,
in
all
1
right.
hour.
Maybe that's it.
XQC.
Okay. So yeah, either way, I wanted to make some comment on this because I think that whenever somebody gets like, I always feel bad whenever somebody gets like super roasted. And like they get super roasted and then they you know, they get upset about it. And like I try to bring out 20 hours with Cam, 20 without. Okay, yeah, that all right, that is true. Yeah, sure. So yeah, anyway, did Hassan comment about this? Yeah, sure, a little bit. And overall, I just think that it's important to see where other people are coming from and try to look at other people's perspective on things and try to see why people feel a certain way, and then you can work backwards from that. Does that make sense? Yeah, it shouldn't feel bad to send other people. Well, the thing is, like, I don't really care. Like, it's not about other people. Like, I just care about looking at it and caring about it. It's just ego. Well, it's like, of course somebody's going to have an ego about something. Is having an ego about something that you do, that you take pride in, that you spend all day on, is this something that's bad? Is it bad to have an ego about something like that? I would say, to an extent, no. To a larger extent, yes. So, like, exactly, yes, it is. Ego is bad, yes. If you say to a degree, right? I think that to the degree that it makes you upset about stuff, all I'm fucking saying is this. Is I think if 99% of the people that are fucking complaining about Hassan saying this shit had themselves raided by a fucking coworker at their office, they'd be talking to HR. And they'd be pissed off about it. I'm not saying Hassan went over the line. It was a bit out of pocket, right? But it's understandable to feel that way. And I think a lot of people would be pissed off about it too. Maybe not 99, maybe just 90%, but I think a lot of people would. Okay, that's it. Yeah, be humble, exactly. Everyone talking is an ego. Yeah, exactly. Ego's bad when it's all be the same way. I don't think tier list was the reason he's mad. I don't know about that. You have no expertise in psychology? Well, you don't have to. You don't have to understand this. I think any reasonable person can understand this. It's rated by one person. Why does he care? Because it's in front of 100,000 people that are going to watch this on YouTube, on the stream live, talk about it, talk about how he's a lower tier person. That's why. Of course he's going to fucking think that. Of course he's going to believe that, man. And kids talk shit on Hassan, but they get called shitty on their main game, they get called mad. Yeah, exactly. And I have no green philosophy. Why do you open your mouth? Bro, you're just mad that I didn't take up your political opinion. I don't want to fucking hear about it. Yeah, you really gonna try and do that to me? You really think? Well, I feel much more confident to talk about that. Yeah, and that's where it is. Yeah, you're just mad about that. See, the thing is, you're not gonna bait me with this kind of stuff. Like, I am the master baiter. I'm not gonna get like, oh man, like you're gonna catch me in this one, I'm gonna get mad at you. No, you're just fucking annoying. That's it. So listen, all I'm really trying to say, band morons, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Anyway, so this is the way that I see a lot of this stuff, right? Is that anytime somebody gets called out like this, people just go absolutely ape shit on them. I feel bad, but you know, whenever something bothers me or I don't like something, I usually try to keep it to myself as much as I can. And I think it's a fair take, but some of the language you use diminishes people that do. People that do. So yeah, I think that there's a lot of people. This is one thing that happens is there are a lot of people out there that think that like, oh, well, if I was in X situation, I would do Y thing. It's like you always see videos where it's like some guy, you know, doesn't do something on like it's like somebody's getting harassed on a bus. And then there's like all these comments of these guys beating their chest talking about, oh man, I beat their fucking ass. You know, I do something about this, man. Men are weak nowadays. And it's like, the truth is, no, you'd just be maybe calling the police and you'd just be sitting over there trying not to make eye contact with that person. Because I'll tell you something, trying to fucking shut down and settle down a crazy person on a bus, bro, that's putting a Val orb on your life. They could pull out a knife, they could do nothing, they could bite you, they could, I don't know. I have no idea what could have happened. Yeah, you're the police, exactly, no life experience. Yeah, people don't fucking understand that. It's very easy to talk. It's always very easy to talk whenever they're in a situation, right? And no one said anything about it. Sam made a big deal about it. Of course he made a big deal about it because he felt like he got fucked. He got the short end of the stick. Of course he made a big deal out of it. And also, he didn't really make a big deal out of it. It's important to keep in mind. This was him venting on like a Discord that probably was not public. If it was public, then, you know, like, shouldn't have said it, right? Definitely. But it could have been like a private conversation effectively. I think it's okay to do that. That's totally fine. He did it on Twitter too. Oh, that's, you know, you're right. No, that's a good point. No, you guys are right about that. He did do it on Twitter. I saw the tweet. Yeah, absolutely. And my sister confronted someone calling her insults, and they ended up biting her eyelobe off. Yeah, so I try to avoid people that are crazy. That's what it comes down to. And a friend worked as a doctor in a psych ward. He's much more careful with random people after that. Things go crazy real fast. Yeah, I fucking bet, man. Well, anyway, we've talked about this for a long time. Either way, I just, you know, I wanted to add in my context to it because I have absolutely nothing to do with this. And the fact is that anytime something happens, I just feel like I want to give my opinion on it because I can. I've got the microphone, it's my stream, and people tune in to hear what I have to say. So yeah, I have really no stake in this. This doesn't really affect me at all. And that's about it. I just wanted to talk about it. And watch T-Run reaction. Yeah, I like talking about stuff like this. I find it interesting. And that's it. Wasted time for the tier list shit? Of course I did. Absolutely. But it wasn't wasted time for me. Hassan mentioned you. I'm not sure if he did or not. Oh, with the post? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Let me see here. Pated the old guy in the last stream. Thanks for all the free entertainment throughout the years, man. I'm going to be honest. I think this is really good. This is actually really fucking good, man. What do you guys think about this? I'm impressed, man. I actually am. This is really nice. Yeah, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is like, if I was going to be a barbarian, this is pretty much the way that I would look. I feel like, is my mouth or my chin really that narrow? Maybe it is. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I guess it kind of is. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah. Why do you like Jesus? I don't know. But it's a bit feminine, but it's good. Hey, it is what it is, man. Look, it wasn't my choice. I just went and yeah, it's a very tasteful portrait. I think so too. Yeah, I like this. If I ever do D&D episode or season 2, maybe I'll use this as one of my pictures for it. That's great. Stormblood Dune. Okay, give me 1 second, sorry. Storm Dude soon, excuse me. I said it the wrong way. There you go, Storm Dude soon. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. I already have some of the other intro screens. I don't know exactly which one it is, but I'll have to figure it out. It does look okay, except for the fucking, just like that picture, I look like a sea serpent or something like that. You look malnourished? Yeah, of course. Here we go. Mark Rober installs a new device to Asmongold's home.
From this Far Side cartoon, which is like a hand wash detector. And the best thing about being an engineer is if there's a thing that doesn't exist and you want it to exist, you can just make it exist. So we have a limit switch here that gets triggered on the flush, and then a capacitive touch sensor here that knows if the faucet's been touched. And then finally a Hall effect sensor here that tells us if the door's open. And so if the Arduino under here detects that the toilet is flush and then the door has been open without the signal the sink has been touched between those two events, then this flashing light goes off and everyone knows who not to high five.
We good. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be honest. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. That's good. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be the Mark Rober clip, but it was actually the whole fucking thing with me. That was very clever. With like the sound and everything. Yeah, really good job, man. I appreciate it. And no, why would I wash my hands, dude? There's no reason to. All right, let me see what this is. Might work, but we don't even know if he flushes his toilet. I do. That's a little bit gross. Do I do it every single time? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I take a piss and just run back upstairs, but I do it like 99% of the time, okay? Let's see here. And where's this? Now that Asmongold will return to Final Fantasy XIV, I feel like you should watch this and be reminded of the good old days. What the fuck? No, I'm just saying I forget sometimes. When I'm like in the middle of the stream, I'll run up and I'll forget to do it. Whenever I come back down, I'll realize I forgot. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm shitting in the fucking toilet and leaving it there for 3 days. Okay? I think that's pretty normal. Holy shit, this is gold. All right, let me see what this is. I don't know if I've watched this. The Asmongold Final Fantasy Experience. Okay, let's see what this is. Here we go. Give me a sec. Let me move it up so you guys can see it. So that was me on the first day of Final Fantasy. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck? Bro, he looks straight off like he's straight off a Viking ship. Oh, bro, we're going with 100%. This is pretty much like what my hair looks like. Look. Look. It's literally the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Adventure begins. Who's this? Oh my god, bro. Like, who are these guys? Bro, I was getting spammed with that for like 3 days. Oh my god, that's loud. That's exactly what it was like. Yes. Yes, and they're just running after me.
I die. Please be a cat girl.
Okay.
There it is, dude.
Okay. Oh, this was level 5. This is whenever we did that fight. Holy shit, that was badass. Later. Is this new? Survive till limit break. Survive till limit break. I like how this was like, it was like 7 or 8 days later, still wearing the exact same shirt. Survive. Survive. Survive, Sea Lion. Anubis, you got it, man. You got it, man. This is all you, Anubis. Anubis, do it. Do it now. This is pretty fucking badass. Yes! Let's go. Oh, shit, this gets so loud. I'll pick him back up. I remember whenever this happened, it was actually one of the coolest fucking moments, man. I would suck your dick right now. I would suck your dick. I would suck your dick so hard. Yeah, sorry about the volume, guys. Oh my god! No way! Yes! Oh my god! I didn't even know this. You could ride. Yes! Yes! Oh, that guy fucking fell off. Oh, I won. I got first place. Yes, man! Oh look my god! I was so happy whenever I won that too. That was a big day for me. Oh wow! IRL chocobo racing. I would unironically try to ride one of those. Dude. I would. If you gave me one of those, I would 100% do it. just play it. Let's get it right. I was really good at this. Piece of shit! Fuck that! God, that must fucking hurt. Oh my god.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
We've got to do this again.
So far.
I think
And
this is
also,
badass.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you like this one, man.
Ah! No! It's Malachite! It was Malachite!
Oh yeah! There was one of Rich's friends in Final Fantasy. I remember all about this. Oh my god, alright. I think this one's great. This is, look, this never happened. This is Photoshop. This did not fucking happen. Like, I don't even know where this came from. Fuck! Yeah. Isn't this like Bleach or something? Or Naruto? Yeah, I think it's Naruto, actually. Help me reach 100 subs. Alright, you're at 126. I'll link it so you guys can give him a sub if you liked it. Alright, listen, next time you put a fucking video out, equalize the goddamn audio, alright? You know, he's a new YouTuber. He doesn't understand that. He's got 126. Yeah, there you guys go. There's the video. That was pretty clever. I liked it. Some of the ones are really, really funny. Like, I like this one, and this one was pretty good, too. And this was just... I didn't know you could fucking ride them, man. Like, I'm really skinny. I bet I could ride one. I think it'd be totally okay. Yeah, audio was wild, and it was. Holy shit. Ask Quantum TV for audio tips? Yeah, except for whenever he actually uses the audio tips that Quantum TV would give him, Quantum would try to DMCA him for stealing his fucking audio. Yeah, that's what it would be. OTK, ostrich race? I'd be down, man. I'd be totally fucking down. Like, I'm surprised that Quantum shit is still going on. I'm gonna be honest. Give me 1 second. That's better. We good. All right, there we go. The race happens in Australia. Oh, are there like bigger ones there? I have no idea. Let me see. Holy shit, this is gold. Yeah, this is good. Why have I seen this? This is a solid recap on what happened. It pretty much is. Totally accurate. I don't comment here, but here's my free reward. This is amazing. I even like the video. Something I rarely do on YouTube because it stays in my like section. Very well done. Yeah, I thought it was clever too. Porn? What's this here? Google Trends says something. All religions in the world. I see no gods up here other than me. I thought that was pretty fucking funny. That, like, if you took, like, more people search for porn on Google than all of the religions combined. Every single one of them. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, listen, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, thank you. Yeah, God bless the booty. Well, apparently, yeah, it got higher than tits, at least. I was surprised about that. Porn's a daily thing. That's actually a good point. Porn is a daily thing. Religion is a weekly thing. You won't, listen, you only go to church on Sunday, you beat your meat every day. And so it makes sense that it's gonna have more searches. Actually, yeah, that's a good point, man. And one thing all nations have in common. Yeah, that's about right. And why did someone Google a religion though? Well, I think people want to do that for different reasons. Talk about it, etc. Asmon announced his return to Final Fantasy on the 21st. Weebs incoming, hold the line. Listen, there is, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, guys. Like, this is now a Final Fantasy XIV subreddit. Please depart immediately if you do not play the game or if you choose to watch dubbed anime. Anyone who has memed about Asmongold never playing again, please get in an orderly line to be efficiently processed into a high-protein sludge that will be fed to the Lalafels. Get your tribalism hats on and prepare to have your opinions validated. By this time next week, the subreddit will be ruled by the roving troves of Mad Max battle cards that will fire harpoons at anyone who's not a weeb. Thank God, guys. I'm so excited. That's exactly what we've been waiting on, right? Yeah, thank God for that. And let's go. I mean, listen, I like Final Fantasy a lot. It's a good game. I think it's enjoyable. It's fun to play, and there's nothing really too crazy about it other than that. I think it's a good game. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I think everybody. I think I'm the only person that's like not making a big deal out of it. You know, like I do also watch dubbed anime, by the way. I don't like. I don't want to have to read subtitles. It's annoying. I do agree that there is more emotion in the voices whenever you don't have. Whenever you have the original audio. Like, yeah, you're definitely right. But like, I don't speak Japanese. I'm not gonna watch it in Japanese. It's weird. That's about it. Like, obviously, like, there are movies that are they don't have dubs. And so, like, yeah, I'd watch it in that if it doesn't have dubs, right? Sure. But, like, yeah, I don't speak Japanese. Well, I don't want to listen to something in Japanese. It's crazy. Can't wait to see Reddit and chat whenever he stops playing before Shadowbringers. It'll be a beauty. I think it'll be okay. I mean, people always mauled about stuff, but it's alright. Fuck them. Traversing Stomps and Elden Ring.
Take a look. It's been awful. A reading rainbow.
Yeah, obviously you would use the horse in the swamps. That makes perfect sense. Has anyone seen my wallet? Anyone? This is a pretty good one. People have been posting this and sending this to me on Twitter. I think you can obviously see why. And, guys, Diablo Immortal. As I said, we're doing an all-craft about the game. I am really surprised. Do you think Blizzard is going to say anything about this game? Are they going to come out and be like, guys, listen, it is what it is. The game is, you know, if you want to win, you got to pay. You know, yeah, exactly. It's a new Bellier video. I'll look and see for myself in a few minutes, okay? I've got some other stuff that I was going to watch anyway, but we've got a few of those to watch too. They banned people from Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Resurrected to get more people playing Diablo Immortal. I don't know about that. Well, you're giving this guy way too much credit. Now, old Bobby Kotick, on the other hand, replace him with Bobby. He's the mastermind, the Omega Dark Wizard. I will say that, like, Wyatt, like, I feel bad for Wyatt, but a lot of my feeling bad for him kind of went away whenever he told people that you couldn't buy gear in the game. Like, that really annoyed me that he said that. Because it's like I feel bad whenever they put, like, a random developer up there and it's like, hey, or a designer up there and it's like, hey, you've got to, you know, be the face for every single person's anger, right? It sucks. But it's like, bro, you shouldn't have said that. Like, you shouldn't have said that because it's like intentionally misleading. And why would you do that? Yeah, it's annoying. Sam, I couldn't resist making it? Yeah, sure. It's okay. Don't feel bad it's complicated. He literally directed the game. Yeah, but, like, it could have been, like, outside of his control for the monetization, etc., right? Zach and Cody playing games during recess.
Alas.
We did this. That's the worst part about this. We actually did this. So we were not with this exactly, but we had like a snake. It was like a snake that I bought from the zoo, and we went on a field trip, and I bought this snake on the zoo, and we would whip the shit out of each other with the snake, and we would take turns whipping the shit out of each other. Yep, that's right. It was fun. No, it was not a real snake. Like, I'm not talking about a real snake. I'm talking about a fucking, it was like a stuffed animal snake. And, yeah, it's a toy snake. It's like a stuffed animal. Exactly. No, not a real fucking snake. That would be ridiculous. There would be blood everywhere. It would be fucking nasty. This man pops off on Amber Heard's interview.
Listen to this. Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation.
We couldn't look you in the eye. Flying to the Denver airport, it's an hour down the road. I'll meet you at the gate, and I will look you in the eye. Matter of fact, let's start the Amber Looker in the Eye tour. We'll book stadiums.
Oh my god.
Like to look
Sorry,
in the
volume's
eye,
bad.
Idiot. What's the thing about narcissists? They're clueless. They have no self-awareness. And her followers, I stand with Amber. How
Yeah.
about standing for some mental health?
Yes.
These are the same people that believe the earth is flat. There's no help for you.
Wait, that's the same thing I said. I got everything in common with this 55-year-old dad. Oh my God.
It's going to
It's
take
me.
An
Yeah, this is one of my
undiscovered
viewers, maybe.
superior alien intelligence
Fuck.
to get you people the help you need. Go find
Holy
some more
shit,
home
man.
furnishings to drop your stools on.
God damn. That old man is pissed, including the hairline. No. Youngest Asmongold viewer. Guys, that's not, listen, that's not what it is. Play range for that chill life. What's this real quick?
I know it's hard to remember the people we used to be. It's even harder to remember. Oh, fuck, the children are right next to me. You say it's too late to make it. What is it too late to try?
The fucking mic, man.
That you wasted all of our bridges burned down. I've wasted my nights.
This is true, by the way. This is true. Yep. Yeah, if they just get to relax, just walk around. It's hard, man. It's popular to, like, you know, if a song is on the radio, it's bad, right? It's like, oh, bro, like it's a song that's on the radio. Nah, bro, I like that shit. Are you watching Overwatch 2 event? Yeah, I am. It's in like an hour, right? So it's not gonna be for a bit. We're gonna pull that shit up in maybe like a half hour and look at it. And that's what my plan is. Great video. Yeah, it was fun. It's in 45. Yeah, something like that. And real subtle, Blizzard. Wink, wink. Let's see what this says. Game Master Gronfidel here. Unfortunately, players in the Netherlands and Belgium will not be able to install Diablo Immortal due to the company's gambling restrictions. The loot boxes in the game are against the law in your country, so unless the gambling restrictions change, the game will not be released in the Netherlands and Belgium. It would be illegal for you to download the game in another country, like France. If you manage to run the game, I cannot guarantee that you will not be banned for it. What I can say is that in a similar situation in the past where RNG loot boxes were against law in certain countries, we did not ban the players for it, but I cannot give you a guarantee that you will not be banned. If you do manage to play a game on PC or mobile, as long as you use the same account on both cross-save, it should work as intended. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Hope you still have a nice day. So, he wants them to download? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can guarantee you this is fake. I'm like 99% sure this is fucking fake. It's gotta be fucking fake. Here's how I know that it's fake. Because the GM went above and beyond trying to answer the question. They would have never done that. They would have said, "We're sorry, sir. Please check our website for more information." And that's it. There's no way this is real. Like, you're not going to send me a picture of some text on the screen with a GM effectively trying to tell people that, like, oh, well, it's against the law because of gambling. That's not why. He probably has no fucking idea why it's against the law. It's fake because a bot didn't respond. There you fucking go, okay? I agree. And should make an email for Final Fantasy's Return. What's this? That's actually pretty good. I might do that. Yeah, it's funny. Maybe one of these days I'll actually play Dragoon. Don't worry, Asmon, it wouldn't look bad. Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about. Is like, that looks absolutely awful. Steam review of Path of Exile. 200 hours on record. Costs less than $100,000 to max out your character in one season. That is pretty good. AGS, this is not how you solve the botting issue. Trying to undercut them by $5 on G2G. Guys, the thing with Lost Ark, they just don't care about the bots. That's all it comes down to. They don't give a shit about the bots. I know they're gonna be like, oh no, we really care. No, you fucking don't. Because if you did, you would have fixed it. That's all there is to it. Yeah, bots or Steam numbers. Let's see what the Steam numbers are right now. I'll go ahead and I'll refresh it. And we'll have our daily validation. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, and 500,000 people. So, like, look at this. Look how many more people are playing the game. Over 100,000 people every single time. Bro, these are 100% bots. Like, is it 500,000 bots playing the game? Holy shit, it could be. It actually could be. That is nuts, man. 500k real players? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but I think it's pretty bad. I do. And they need to fix it because people are not even able to log into the server anymore. The few remaining, actually not few, Lost Ark is a very popular game in its own right. It's got a concurrent player base, I'd say, of 200 to 350,000 people. You know, like, that's what I would say. If I had to guess on, like, how many people are playing Lost Ark right now, I would say somewhere around there. And that's pretty fucking good, man. No way, man. I think so. I think that's fair. Bots are a serious problem. 20k tops. 150 to 250? Maybe. I mean, like, it's really hard to say. All I'm saying is that I think the game has a healthy player base. There's no queues anymore since 2 days ago because of the ban wave. Thank God. Why do so many games suck? Because anything's possible whenever you don't know what you're talking about. Developer, we can't do it. Management, yes, we can. Right? Huh, look at that. Wow, 10 tennis balls in one little tube. Yeah, I can see that pretty fucking well. Oh my fucking God, man. This happens a lot whenever development doesn't understand and, like, doesn't have a good rapport with management. It happens with a lot of companies. Whenever you have a disconnect between, like, somebody who's in charge, like, the worst thing to have happen is whenever somebody gets put in charge of something and they weren't promoted internally. So, like, some guy that used to be, like, you know, in charge of sales, now he's in charge of, you know, like, product management or something like that. This guy doesn't fucking know what he's talking about. He's not going to have the respect of his team. He doesn't really understand it. He's out of his element. The team is going to resent him. He's going to resent the team. You are setting people up to fail whenever you do that. Oh, God, I hate that. Yeah, I mean, like, you guys have probably had shit like that happen. Yeah, for sure. How do you know this? You play WoW? That's how I know it. Is because they have people from WoW get promoted and they don't fucking know what they're doing. That's what happens. It's not really true. It fosters nepotism. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think that's the only reason. This little dude's learning how to whale. What's this? Bro, I thought he was going to put his paw on the $5.99. Like, he's just sitting there. I thought he was about to put his fucking hand on the $5.99. You know, the cat's paw. Yeah, I thought he was like, oh, I buy. Oh, I could buy that. It's not even $6. This some shit Asmon would do? Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see what this shit is.
Was giving away free nuggets. So I was like, I found out that Wendy's was giving away free nuggets.
Oh, no. I went there that day. I know the exact day he's talking about. This happened like maybe, let me think, like maybe 18 months ago or so. Yeah, I remember I went there and I even made a video of it. Yeah, I remember this.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat free for a fucking week.
Just a fucking second. God damn it. Had to do a mega line there, guys. Sorry about that. Are you sick? No, I just have allergies. That's all. I think I might clean up my room a little bit and hopefully, you know, make things a little bit less allergy-ish. Get some allergy meds? No, it's okay. I just blow the snot out. It's fine.
I started scheming and
Wait.
I fucking figured out, homie, 11 different Wendy's in a 2-state area.
Oh, yeah.
Now this... Remember, like, Remember at the beginning of the fucking pandemic, everyone was just like, hey, even if you got like a scarf or a bandana, just use something
That's
thick.
all I ever did use.
Homie, I sweat a fucking ton, so I gotta have underwears with like wicking to just sop up that mesh. And I was like, I put this shit on my face, like, if my fucking sharks can't make it through there, COVID's not fucking making it through there.
Right, yeah.
I got so many fucking nuggets and the sauce too, and this shit went fucking everywhere. Wendy herself. There was like so many.
They responded to him?
Look at this
no
shit.
Fucking
like,
shit.
Fucking local news. Look at this. I got a fucking reporter.
I
who's
remember
just like,
this.
hey, can we do a feature? I got fucking Arabic, homie. Like, the only thing I even recognize in there is nuggets and then squeezy jibs. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Somebody, I love how somebody does this, and they go and they say this. It sounds like something Asmon would do. Look at this. What are y'all talking about? Like it sounds like something Asmon would do. Look. Where's videos? Let me see if I can find it. I've got to have it somewhere here, right? No, there's got to be. Is it not there? What the hell? There it is! There it is! I see it! That sounds like something Asmon would do. Yeah, it sure fucking does. I already went and done and did it, man. It's just got 700,000 views. Good times, yeah. Oh my god. And watch it. It's pretty much what you'd expect, man. And well, let's see. Whenever I get there, all right. So, no thank you. Okay. I did it on. Oh shit! Here we go. Never mind. I'll tell this way up. Hi, I read on the internet that you guys are giving away free nuggets. Is that true?
Yeah, you need to win any purchase.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get a small Frosty.
Huh?
A small chocolate Frosty. I also have the keychain for small Frosties that give you, like, you present it to them, and they give you a free Frosty. I also had that, so I'm actually getting a dubby here. I'm getting a free Frosty, and I'm also getting free nuggets. Yeah, it's got over 700,000 views. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, I'm a fucking professional. I've done this shit for a long goddamn time. This time for the Final Fantasy No Clip documentary. Yeah, let me see. How long is this? I want to make sure that I watch it after we do the Overwatch event. And celebrate the return of the king. You must wear this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. What is this? I got to wear the cat ears? What even is that? They were not this big, okay? Yeah, they were not this big at all. No fucking shot. I checked, okay, guys? Yeah, I checked. It's multiple parts? Yeah, maybe. And fighting bots only takes 2 people. I've done it. Love your takes on botting, Asmon, so I created this insight on how anti-bot measures are properly done. This 24-minute video, I can't watch a 24-minute video about this right now because we've got other stuff going on. But obviously, you can just have somebody sitting there that bans accounts. It's not unreasonable. It's not crazy. You mean compared to your body pillow? Yes, exactly. Did you see Stu Gaming made a video? Yes, I will watch the Stu Gaming video in just a minute, okay? Give me 1 second. And bots farming Vulcan soon. Wait, what? Wait. This is all a bot? Why is it not do the thing? Wait, he's turning up move speed? He's hacking. He's hacking. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is this? And my favorite part about this is he's wearing the same armor. You guys have seen this armor. If you play Lost Ark and you've been to Vern, you know exactly what armor this is. This is the bot armor. Okay, so what does this do? All right. Can I actually see some content with... That's... Wait, what? He's setting up his rotations. Oh my god. Okay. So now what? Yeah, I want to see the content here. Okay, 448. Here we go. Let's see what he can do.
Start.
Nothing. He's just sitting there.
Success.
Oh! That was fast. Holy shit. Fun game? Yeah, I see that. This is nuts. Look at this. That's a hack? No, this is... He just has a lot of swiftness, guys. Yeah, this is what happens if you do the swiftness build, okay? That's why it's so good. And then... This is insane. He just whirlwinded and killed the entire guy. Oh, this guy's taking a while to kill. Wow. So they're going to be able to farm Bolton? The bots will? Oh my god. He just... And this guy's so bad. And it doesn't even matter if he's bad. It makes no difference. He's just cheating.
Success.
Bots will farm Bolton and sell Inferno mode? I think you're right. Holy shit. Okay, this one's pretty hard to do. But he's just... So he can just move as fast as he wants. Holy shit.
Failure.
Oh, he died. Wow. So, yeah, bots aren't really that bad. Yeah, see, you can still die. But he can just move out as fast as he wants.
Failure.
Oh, shit. How does this not get detected? Because Amazon... You have to understand. So the people that work at Amazon are monkeys. Okay? So would you expect a monkey to be able to figure out this is a bot? Well, no, it's a monkey. They can't figure that shit out. Like, so yeah, I mean, why are you surprised? You shouldn't expect that. Okay, let's see what the real fight is. This is going to be the last attempt. I'm like 99% sure. Okay, so he's fighting this guy. And how fast is he? Jesus Christ. It's just... He doesn't even care. Wow.
Success.
The possibilities are endless, guys. They're absolutely fucking... Oh my... Jesus, guys. What is this? What is this, dude? Oh, wow. Game of the year? Game of the century, actually. Yeah, let's be honest. That's so cute. Okay, what's this here? I haven't checked for a while. It's $20,000 now. Yeah, you're about right. And I think that eventually he'll get a 5-star gem. Now, if I was still playing Diablo Immortal, what I would do is I would just buy them. I would just buy the gems. I think that's what a normal self-respecting person would do. I would buy the gems. I would spend real money. Each gem is probably only like $2,000 or $3,000. And you need, how many gems? How many legendary gems? I don't know, like a fucking, like, yeah, it's like, you probably only need to spend 36 36, so you're really looking to spend only about like 72 to like $100,000. Yeah, so we're about on track for things. Yeah, I think that's fine. And it's like 12K USD. Yeah, somewhere around there. Gems are less than $500 for a 5-star. Yeah, maybe I'll probably try his farm out some 5 stars myself and get those. But that would require me to play Diablo Immortal. Like, I watched somebody playing Diablo Immortal yesterday, and I looked at like the end game, and do you know what the end game is? It's the same game that you had at level 20, but the numbers are bigger. That's literally it. That is the whole experience. You can farm platinum currency for daily quests. It should take only 3 decades. That's true, yeah. Watch Asmongold 36 Asmongold in my stream. I've actually been fucked in the ass. I have been. In game. I have been legitimately fucked in the ass. I was. There's nothing weird about that or out of context about that at all. I was literally fucked in the ass by the game. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, I mean, come on. It makes perfect fucking sense. Of course that's how long was it? It happened for like an hour and a half. Yeah, it's just so fucking dumb. Let's see this. Glad this debate was finally settled today. Oh, the tits versus ass thing. Yeah, I know. I've seen that before. And maybe send this book to Amber so she can deal with her shitty self. How to be heard. Oh, I get it. Very fucking funny. MSQ stream on the 21st. Chad PC Gamer versus Virgin Mobile Game. All right. We'll watch this video in just a second, okay, guys? Let me make sure that I got all the rest of these. Asmongold exposed thinks he can fool us by faking allergies. It actually makes me want to try crack just to see what all the hype is about. Because people are always talking about crack. Like, is it really that bad? Maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's see what I've got here. Hey, Asmon, I love watching the content. Unfortunately, I don't get to watch live as we live in Australia, but I watch your VODs whenever I can. If you need any of these, take them. I don't want this shit. Wow. That is a traditional Asmongold fucking stream from back in the day. Listening to Eminem talking about, you know, potentially doing drugs and getting free stuff from viewers. Just for the allergies? Yeah, actually, give me a minute. Sorry, this video just reminded me. Yeah, it just reminded me of something I had to do. That's all. I love Diablo Immortal. Yeah, sure. It's been almost a year. Good times. Okay, yeah, I saw that one there. And, well then, only ma'ams. Holy shit. Okay, and, Duran Johnny Depp trial speaks out for the first time. How long is this? It's a 6-minute video. Yeah, I guess I can watch that real quick, but, other than that, I'll go ahead and pull up the video, the Stu video, okay, guys? Is it Stu Gaming? Is that it? Stu Gaming. Let's see if I can find it here. LMFAO, they're brutal. Wait. This is about the decline of LMFAO? Bro, these guys were awesome. Dude, these guys were great. I love these guys. Remember, I'm in Miami, bitch? Sorry, the one-hit wonders? Yeah, but, like, we had, like, I remember me and Rob, we listened to their shit back in, like, 2009. Good video? We'll watch this. I want to watch that. Let me do this first, though, okay? And, I'll see if I can find the Stu Gaming one, okay? I'll pull this up. Sorry for, yeah, Party Rock Anthem. Yeah, that was, like, the fucking theme song for 2011, okay? All right, yeah, I've got to fucking watch that. Yeah, I thought these guys were great. Okay, Asmongold wants a war. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, let's see. Put on multiple bangers. Let's go. Let's see what this is going to be. Alright, let's go. This is going to be funny. He's farming you, Asmon? It's funny. It's funny. Like, I'm not taking it seriously. It's just funny. People take everything very seriously. Okay, let's see what this is.
He's dying laughing right now.
Yeah, I sure am.
I like this guy.
Oh my god.
I'm watching a video about Asmongold watching my video, and I feel like I really got him, but I got to tell you, I like this guy. This guy is classy. This guy is down to earth, and I can tell you that I want to see more of Asmongold. I've just been introduced to him.
Oh my god. So here it is. Sorry, I got a I got a message from somebody on my team. You want me to read the message? Hey Asmon, huge development. I just got a call from somebody who is Senator Cruz's press secretary. We just talked about Twitch, loot boxes, and preferred ways of doing the meeting. They're interested and said he'll get back to me on Tuesday. No way? Yeah. Yeah, actually, wait. Lion Ted, let's go. This is going to be, oh my fucking god, no shot. We'll see what happens, okay, guys? We'll see what fucking happens. Huge, man. Yeah, I told you guys I was going to fucking try and do something about this. I said I was going to try. Let's go, man. It's our chance. We'll keep going. We can't just get one. Like, hopefully I can get him on board. I hope this happens, but we'll see. All right, so let's go, Governor of Texas. We'll see what happens, all right? It's a big difference, but, oh, boy. Oh, fucking boy. Wow. Oh, my God. You need to prepare a good document, Asmon? Yeah. It'll take me some time. I'll figure it out. I got some free time, man. I'm doing just fine. And, yeah, holy fuck, man. If that shit actually happens, Stu, I'm gonna fucking kill your game. I'm gonna put that shit in the dirt. Like, we're taking this straight to the top, man. So we're talking about a war. Oh, you're gonna get it. All right, let's watch this shit. Here we go. We're gonna talk about them. I think that I want to get the word out there, and I want to make sure like different lawmakers and people see what these games can do, right? Because obviously, you know, like Ted Cruz mentioned how like video games were like involved with the Uvalde thing. I thought that was dumb, but like he obviously understands. He has it in his mind, and so if he thinks that they could be involved with that, it's not that much of a stretch to think it could get kids into gambling too, right? Like logically. So, yeah, I think I could maybe convince the guy. I think maybe I could. Well, I don't know. But it's possible. I'll try. Get a haircut first so I can take you seriously? Yeah, sure. We'll see what happens, okay? And plan to see it? Yeah. And this guy makes a good conversation. Sure. And I'm not just going to stop. Like, if this happens or doesn't happen, I'm not going to stop with him. I'm gonna keep trying to talk to more people and like get the word out there, because somebody's got to do something about this. We got people like Stu here just fucking getting finessed. Getting finessed, man. Oh my God. Here we go.
So he's going over a video of mine, and he is agreeing on so many points that I'm talking about, about how app games develop. He's agreed with me on so many points. We're in 22 minutes into this video. I'll leave a link to it down below. Go over there and get Asmongold like 1 million subscribers. I don't know. Give him 5 million. Whatever he's at right now, let's double that. This guy really is gold. And I just started cracking myself up when I got to this point to where he's talking about looking at my channel to make sure that I am a real mobile gamer.
Yeah, really I know, because I thought he was fucking lying, because the shit he was saying was so ridiculous. I was like, there's no way this is like a legit thing. I'm like, oh, this gotta be like this put on, this some shit, right? But no.
But I do. So I'm going over here. So he's looking at a video title of mine that I put out there that says "Pay to Win is destroying Diablo Immortal." And I knew that all these other people that have been leaving all these comments on my videos, all the PC gamers, all the console gamers who don't know anything about app gaming would come over here immediately and grind me down for all these other videos I've done. And this is exactly what I expected the reaction to be. It is golden, and I want to see what he says about the actual video. Because he just went over my other video and agreed with me on so many points.
Oh my God. Wait a second. So when did so when did it stop? Okay, so the best part about this is it was a clickbait title. Wait. It was a clickbait title. Holy shit.
Fights 2 for today's all crap?
He
I don't know if
actually
we could
does
do
play
that.
phone games. This isn't like some elaborate ploy to like get
no shit.
This is actually real.
I play mobile games. And I love them.
No, he's playing Raid
What are you
Shadow
doing?
Legends.
Why? What are you doing?
Real person.
Yeah, I'm a real person.
You know, it's
Right. He wasn't sure if I was really trolling until he saw all
Exactly.
this. He's just saying before that he thought I was trolling. He wasn't sure.
I
He
did.
wasn't 100% sure that I was a real
legitimately
person
did.
and that I really loved mobile gaming and knew about mobile gaming.
Into their beard. It's Diablo Immortal.
But here, look, he's dying. He's dying again because he says that I'm pay to win is destroying Diablo Immortal.
This is going to be the most satisfying video. Yeah, it was. It was great. This is so fucking satisfying. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit whenever I'm reacting to.
Is it really?
And how my ego is very big, but I don't know if I can react to myself reacting to somebody else reacting to me. Long. This was June 6th.
6 days.
This is June 14th.
What was it? How many days?
What a week. Yeah, it was a week,
What
man.
a
I'll
week.
say that. 8 days.
Come on, Asmon, play it. Let's
It
go.
fucking happened. Wow.
8 days. Okay.
He thought he had a chance. And you feel bad for the guy, right? To an extent.
Okay.
Because, like, he thought...
This is
that
him just watching me. I'm skipping ahead to see whenever I'm not moving. I'm going to skip ahead to where he's talking about it, okay? Holy shit. Holy shit. Now we got 4 people on the screen. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Brackets right now, it's because they are Paragon level 30. And this is going to happen many times
Okay, here
through
we
the
go.
life cycle. I was Paragon level 30, and then 24 hours later, I
This
was
is high quality
up
content,
by
yeah.
350 combat rating. 350 from going and farming dungeons, getting new gear drops, just because I was in Hell Stage 2, going from Paragon level 30.
Yeah.
And those are the big jumps you're going to see when people hit the new Hell stages. Every new Hell stage, and then of course gaining Paragon levels will increase the drop stats.
Josh
on your
Stripe,
drops. So I will always.
Yeah, that's going to be even better. Whenever Josh watches this video of me, and then his video reaction is like 2 more hours, and then people link it to me, and then they want me to watch that one afterwards.
Gaining new gear and gaining really, higher, all of us, everybody in the game, higher combat rating, and really a huge jump when you get to those new Hell stages. And Paragon 30 is one of the big ones that a lot of people are hitting right now. In 24 hours, last night, this is all from yesterday, I hit Paragon level 30, I went to bed, I came back on stream, we started farming, and I gained 350 combat rating within hours.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I like Lost Ark kind of has that too, with like, you go from like tier 1 is like 600 item level, and then tier 2 starts at 802 or 803 item level. It's like 800. So it's like 802. So it goes up by like 200 item levels real quick. Like and then like also tier 2 to tier 3 is 1100 to 1302. That's a lot, man. Yeah, that is a lot. 1100, 1302. Like, I feel like having incremental gains is really important. But I honestly, every time that we talk about Diablo, all it does is make me want to play Path of Exile. You like, really? Because, like, I think about, like, oh, man, remember back whenever I got that one thing and it was so good? Like, really, like, I do. It makes me want to play Path of Exile. Like, you guys might not know this. And I played PoE. I am a closed beta supporter of PoE. I had $20 in my fucking student loan account, or actually it was a student grant account, and I took 15 of it and I gave it to Chris Wilson.
And I said, I don't give a fuck about eating. I'm going to play your game. So that's what happened. Yeah, I had $20, 20 fucking bucks in my account. And that's what it was. Yeah, it was a lot of money back then, okay, man?
Very easy to do. Then you're in Hell 2, and Hell 2 is super easy to farm. Then it'll feel the same. I will say, though, going through dungeons in Hell 2, you have to learn mechanics. You can't be lazy anymore. You were lazy going from level 1 to 60 and then doing Hell 1. You were standing in the red. You weren't worried about the mechanics of the fight. Now that even though
you lose track of all the mechanics, right? There's like 1, 2 mechanics, and then, oh, fuck, like what's... Oh, shit, isn't there like a third one, too? Like, oh, my God, which one was it? Oh, my God, which one was it? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, he summons an ad, that's right. That's it.
Getting strong. It was so funny because we ran through one of the harder dungeons, Cave of Echoes, and we ran through the other one that's all fire with the big fire worm where you kill its heart, Anguish, the Pit of Anguish. And the first run was difficult. We were like, wait a minute, what's going on? But we were pulling all the packs like we were used to. We were pulling all the packs to the end wall, trying to kill the pack, and then going in there and just face-taking the boss. Well, guess what?
I will say that I wish that Lost Ark had more dungeons like Diablo has. I like the fact that you can do dungeons like Chaos Dungeons, but the Chaos Dungeons are so easy, they're just meant to be daily content. I wish Lost Ark had more challenging dungeons, similar to how Abyss Dungeons are, but things that have like a little bit more to them, you know? Like, I do. I think that would be cool if Lost Ark had that. Ogeisha has that? I don't know if they do or not. I haven't done it yet.
Does get harder. It gets harder in the sense that you actually have to play the game now and know what's going on.
That's
so
good.
Then subsequent runs that we did were so easy. It was like
I feel like that's kind of bad though, right? Because like if like you have a game and the game's only good whenever you finally reach Hell 2 or something, and you have to finally pay attention. I don't know. I like again, like let's go back to PoE. Like in PoE, in Act 1, if you get hit by Merveil's fucking, like, the icicle attack, that shit will kill you. And like, you have to move out ahead of time because it'll chill you, and then the next one will freeze you. That shit can fucking kill you. Now, if, like, let's say you get lucky and you get some Frost Res or something like that, and then also, fucking, like, Vol Oversoul. Boom, right? That could fucking kill you. Didn't that kill Quinn one of the leagues? And like, yeah, it's bad. Roa's from the second map. Roa's got nerfed a long time ago. I don't think they're still good. They're still powerful. Maybe they are. And like there's a few other ones too. Like going through the what I'm saying is, unless you're playing a Necromancer, going through the campaign in PoE is challenging. You have to either have a good understanding of the game and how to build a character that's very good, or you're going to actually have to figure out the mechanics. And that's a good thing.
I thought we had actually switched down to a lower level, but the thing was we were getting out of all the ice freezes. We were getting out of all the AoEs. We weren't pulling all the packs to the very end.
That's the way the game should always be.
As we went, and it was so fast. 3, and this is good. This is why the system is in place to slow them down.
I'll move ahead because obviously I saw this part.
Above the Paragon level. So that means they're
getting
obviously I
saw this part
in the game because mobile games take you years to accomplish things. This isn't a $60 game you buy because you're a PC gamer, you're a console gamer, and you have no concept of what mobile gamers are because already said, he's never played a mobile game before.
But that's the same. The thing is, like, that's the same paradigm that MMOs have. Right? It's like MMOs have the same paradigm where you have like a long drawn out goal. Like, for example, in Lost Ark, getting the fucking golden turpentine or whatever the fuck, right? The 13 Ignia token mount, that's not something that happens immediately. So it's like, I am no stranger to working towards very long-term goals. Like, I set goals at the beginning of Legion that took me 2 years to complete, and I completed them. I understand that all too well. The problem is whenever somebody can have a 2-year goal and somebody else can pay $600 and have a 2-hour goal, and it's the same outcome. That's what the problem is. I don't have a problem with long-term goals. I have a problem with long-term goals that can be expedited with money.
This is why we love
that make
them,
sense?
And they are monetized by the whales. That way we can make a buku amount of money to keep this game free for everyone and just enjoy the shit out of it.
Bro, this guy makes videos for Raid Shadow Legends, and he doesn't have hashtag ad on them. He's in too deep.
Too
okay?
deep.
This is what he says. He's in too deep. You can't pull him out. This is the world that he lives in. All right? Yep. Yes, this is guys. It
He
is
knows,
what it is.
Doesn't even try to get you to spit. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh
Let me
my
know
God.
your views
Okay,
down
here we
below.
go.
Appreciate your time. I really hope you're enjoying.
Oh my God. Oh
All right, I'm
my
gonna
God.
skip
This
up
is
a little bit,
just-
okay?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna skip up just a little bit.
I'm just
Look, your precious childhood Diablo game. Give me those Diablo tears. I love it. They are salty. They are so salty. Yes, your precious. Go grab your little Diablo blankie and hold it tight. It turned into
have a shirt.
mobile game first. And then soon you'll have your game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys all on the video soon.
Here's the thing, right? Is like, I mean, obviously, I like this guy. I do.
Everyone.
I like Stu. I straight up actually like him. One of these days, I've got to get him on the stream and have a conversation about this thing, right? I think this is great. And here's the thing: is like if mobile games make a lot of money, right? Like obviously they make a lot of money. That's why people do them. Like I think you can easily make the argument, and you can say with certainty, and I believe this is true, that mobile games genuinely do release content faster on average than PC games do. I think there's two reasons for that. Number one, mobile games are not as complex in nature, so it's easier for them to release regular content. And an example of a PC game that does the exact same thing is Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors regularly releases new content all the time, and it's a PC game that's not mobile, and the reason why that happens is that it's a simple game and it's easy to iterate on and easy to design. So the reason why bigger games don't get that is because obviously Fortnite's another one, is because those games are just extremely complex. Games like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, and it's harder and it takes longer to develop a game that has that level of complexity. And I think that's totally fine. But what I'm really trying to get at here is that a lot of this kind of stuff, it is it's not something that, sorry, I fucking goddamn, all right, nose, allergies, congestion shit. It's not something that we want to see other games emulate. And give me, God fucking damn it, give me a second, sorry. It's so annoying. And anyway, so what ends up happening is like then more games become like this. I think that mobile games, like you can have a problem with mobile games and say, oh, mobile games are bad, etc. But like the real truth is that what PC gamers are concerned about is having the mobile game practices leak into PC games. And I think that there is no reason to not expect that to happen. You've already seen stuff like that happen with a game like Lost Ark. And now we're also seeing that happen with Diablo Immortal that is available on the PC. And no, I am not convinced that this is going to be something that's going to be unique to Diablo Immortal. I think this will happen in in Diablo 4 to an extent. Do you guys see kind of what I'm saying? The whales keep the game free, so you're okay with people being stolen from and manipulated so the game can be free? Well, I think that like the thing is like you can have pay to win in games, but like pay to win in games can exist on a spectrum. It's not like, oh, you can only have like super like super take advantage of you pay to win that like fucks you up and like gets you like really addicted to the game. Like you don't have to do that. That's not the only option. And there are a lot of free games that don't do that. That's what it comes down to. And this will open the floodgates. If Diablo Immortal is massively successful financially, every developer will jump on the bandwagon. Exactly. Because as soon as one developer sees that they can do it, then every other developer starts doing the same thing. It's the same as like, remember whenever I started playing Final Fantasy, and then a bunch of other people started playing Final Fantasy? Do you remember whenever Soda Poppin' played Among Us, and then everybody else did too? Trends happen. It happens on Twitch, it happens on YouTube, it happens everywhere. It happens with video games too. And yeah, a jury member spoken about Johnny Tron. I saw that. I'll look at that in just a little bit. And it's just, it won't open shit. Yeah, I don't know. Riot could have made this pay to win just because mobile game. Yeah, I think that mobile games, and the truth is, like, there's going to be more of a convergence over time between mobile games and PC games, because mobile phones will get better. The mobile phones will get better at a rate that I think will outpace PCs. And because of that, you will have more crossplay available. And that's what I'm worried about, is that this will affect PC games. And the fact is, it shouldn't even affect mobile games at all. I am completely fine. I will reiterate this again and again and again. I am completely fine with any mobile game that has pay to win and it's not in a loot box form. That's the way I see it. I'm totally fucking fine with that. Give me 1 second, sorry. God damn it. Okay, hopefully this is going to go away. It's because I talk kind of loud on my stream, and like the resonance from like my voice, I guess it like causes this to like, it breaks it up a bit. Because like whenever I'm not streaming, this never happens. And anyway, and it's not over until loot boxes are banned on any platform. Exactly. I'm afraid PC games will become obsolete in the future. Mobiles are easier to make and bring in way more money. Well, that's kind of what's happened with a lot of things, right? Is like you see less blockbuster movies and more TV seasons and shows like that. And like, but you'll still see big blockbuster movies. You'll still see things like Dune. Like Dune is an example. Like Dune is like an example of, all right, you've got a fucking, you know, a million dumbass fucking movies out there. Dune comes out. It's a massive big dick fucking movie. It's like Elden Ring, right? The same as it was for gaming. It's like, you know, this is a big movie with, you know, fucking S-tier actors, and it's great. So it's not like we're not going to get Dunes and Elden Rings. It's that we wish we were getting them more often. That's what it come down to. So yeah, I've got to talk to Stu about this one of these days on stream, and I think that'll be an interesting conversation. Yeah, things should never be a chance to win. Exactly. That's what the problem is. You look at allergy vaccination. I don't really think I need to worry about that. It just happens to me. This bothers me like maybe for a couple of weeks a year. I'm not really going to change my life or like kind of, you know, reorient myself because of this this issue. And let's see. We've got 8 minutes apparently until the Overwatch event. Let me make sure that I get this open so I don't miss out on it. Let me see where this is. Overwatch. There it is. Summer of Gaming reveal event. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal. Let me see if I've got this. And okay, it's in 7 minutes, so we've got a little bit more time. And movie is disappointing. They're not LMFAOing, are they? I will watch the LMFAO video. Not right now. I'll watch it after the event, and we also have to look at the Final Fantasy one, right? Because obviously this is a it's a big thing. Overwatch reveal. Today is the day. Today is the day. Exactly. And your opinion? How do you network as a small streamer? I don't think you should need to network. A lot of smaller streamers try to network with different people, and the reason why they're networking is because they think that's what's going to make them successful. Listen, no other streamer is going to make you successful. There are plenty of people that have networked with me, and their streams didn't really see a lot of success. Other people have networked with me, and their streams have. Why? It's because of content. People are always looking at some sort of a way that they can blame or put the onus on someone other than themselves for the responsibility of their own success. I don't believe in that. I think that, yes, obviously networking is important, but what's more important than networking is content. Content is what matters more than anything else. Everything else is irrelevant whenever content happens. Twitch networking equals leeching. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people have that perspective of it. I don't really think that's entirely true, but I can see why people believe it. And I'll watch this one real quick before we do it, okay, guys? We've got one little quick video. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. I think the person's more important. Yes, content is king. Content matters more than anything else. The difference is like you will never be popular on Twitch if all you do is network, and you will be popular if you just have good content. Okay. High quality gameplay. That's me. It's a good game. It's lit.
Not even death can save you from me.
Is it Bobby? Oh no! Oh! Oh my God! Holy shit!
I am your doom.
Sanctity of this place has been fouled. It sure has. Man. Diablo Immortal. It's just... I don't understand. We'll watch Angry Joe's video in a little while, okay? I wanted to see that. I know he hasn't been... I heard Angry Joe was a little bit angry about Diablo Immortal. We'll watch that in a bit. Read the pinned comment. Fun fact, we made this cartoon almost 3 years ago whenever Diablo Immortal was first announced. We still feel like it's applicable today. That's the best fucking part, is the fact that everybody saw this coming, everybody knew this is what was going to happen, and people are still fucking... getting mad about it. Let's say Overwatch 2 stream. Yep, we've got it. It's coming up in 3 minutes, guys. We've got it coming up in just 3 fucking minutes. I hope that Overwatch 2 is good. I think that the PvE content in the game can actually be really, really well designed. I really hope so. I thought Overwatch 2 is the same shit. Well, this is the reveal event where they talk about what could be different. I hope this is good. Straight up, I hope this is fucking good. Watch the Wu Ping video. It's short. I might watch that afterwards. When's the Ted Cruz thing? The 21st? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Can't do Final Fantasy anymore. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, but, duty calls. That's the way it goes. Isn't Overwatch 2 free to play? It's free to play. The PvP is free to play if you own Overwatch 1. That's the way that it works. If it's 3 hours campaign, people are going to be mad. Yeah. It's got to have, like, replayable content. If they had a mode, like a zombies mode or something like that, where you have to fight zombies in Overwatch 2, I think that could be cool. Or something similar to that. I don't really know if that would make sense or work, but just in general, something that's similar to that. Wait, Overwatch 2 is actually free. Like, it's actually free to play? Wow. Dude, I thought you had to buy the game. Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy. They have that during events. Yeah, it's free. Yeah, it's as free as Diablo Immortal is. No, that's not true. Like, buying skins in a game is not a big deal. Like, if it's a free game, like, I think that it's unrealistic to expect a free game to have no skins in it for sale. Like, it's unrealistic and unfair. Give me 1 second. I've got to take a piss. And then we'll watch this event. I'm excited. This better be good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Big dick, big dick, big dick, big dick. Big dick. Let's go. All right. I want to see it. Let's get this shit on. Watch it on Twitch? I can't. Watching on Twitch would be nice, but it's just not really my thing. The YouTube one is just better. YouTube has better quality video. Like, I didn't make the rules, okay, guys? Let's see what this is. You wash your hands? Why would I wash my hands, dude? I got a clean dick.
Why would I do that? All right, I'll turn this off. Make sure we've got this. There's like no sound. I don't know why there's no sound on it. But whatever. It is what it is. Why'd you say a thing? Did you flush? Yes, I did. Well, what do you mean? What's this? Rule 34, new waifu is going to be coming into Overwatch. I hope so. Like, they have... Like, Widowmaker is obviously the hottest Overwatch character, and it's not even remotely fucking close. But, you know, there's a few other ones that are all right. And, play Overwatch stream? Yeah, I don't know why this isn't happening. What the hell is this? Is it not working? Why it not turn on? Why it not be on? Bridget? Diva? Nah, bro. Like, nah, bro. Widowmaker's way hotter. It's the wrong stream? I don't think so. It says stream starts soon. Like, what the hell do you expect? Let's see if I get this at Mercy's hotter. Mercy's all right, but like, I just think Widowmaker's the hottest one. Widowmaker would have an OnlyFans. 100%. Everybody knows it. Go to the Play Overwatch channel. Let me see if I check another one, okay? And I guess this one will just start whenever. Okay, and let's see here. Play Overwatch. Let's see if I can find this right now. And 52, okay, I guess we'll just watch this one. Okay. Oh, here we go.
You know there's more out there, don't you?
Even the best journeys end.
All right, let's see it.
A new one is right around the corner.
A new era begins.
I am your queen! Let's take him to the wasteland!
It's a cool map.
One punch is all I need.
Fuck that character. Free to play.
Nice work, team.
How about that?
Keep it moving.
I cannot wait to push.
Yippee-ki-yay! Boom, baby!
Check me out.
I hope this game's pay to win, guys.
Get in there.
Yeah, can you buy a legendary gun?
It takes a team to tango.
Yeah, hopefully. I love gripping people across that, right on the edge, and having them fall right down. Oh, that's the new character they announced. Early access October 4th. Holy shit, okay. So it's coming out real quick.
Hello everyone, I am Zoe Schwind, and earlier this week, the community was treated to some massive news regarding Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
Of course, the biggest announcement by far was the news that Overwatch 2 will arrive on October the 4th as an always-on, always-evolving live service game that will be free to play for everyone. Now, if you're like me,
wow,
you're eager to learn more.
That's good.
And that is why I'm here today at the Blizzard campus to better understand the decisions behind the announcements, find out what they mean for the players, and with some luck, uncover a few new game details for you at home. And be sure to stay tuned for the world premiere of the new cinematic, The Wastelander, which was teased just a few days ago.
That's cool.
So with that, let's get into it.
All right, let's see it.
Joining me are Overwatch game director Aaron Keller and
Where's
production
Jeff?
director Paul Hale. First, how are you two doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, where the hell is Jeff?
Yes, me too. So excited to be talking about this.
And I'm so excited to have you both here. Now, there was a ton of news which dropped over the weekend, and the community has been buzzing. And I'm excited to be able to sit down with you two now to unpack all of this for everyone watching at home. Now, the biggest announcement had to be the news that Overwatch 2 is releasing on October 4th as a free-to-play live service. That's incredible, and that must be very, very exciting for you and your team.
Yeah, Overwatch 2, it's been a labor of love for our team. We're all dedicated to creating a game that our community will enjoy for years to come.
I hope so.
We also want players to feel like there was always something new for them to play or experience in the game.
Okay.
These goals really led us down the path of developing Overwatch 2 as an always-on living game. One that continues to evolve and expand through seasonal content drops and keeps the game as fresh and fun to play long after it turns on.
9-week seasons.
We're lucky to have such a passionate and creative set of players. And we know that they've been craving more ways to play the game they love so much. In recent years, we haven't done a good enough job at delivering that for our fans, and
I've heard
we feel
that
their
before.
frustration. We took a hard look at our strategy for Overwatch 2 to make sure that we could deliver new heroes, new maps, modes, and more to the community on a frequent and consistent basis.
That's cool.
As an Overwatch fan, of course, that's music to my ears.
We know that's the community's top priority, and we feel like we have the right approach to be able to deliver that for them well into the future.
Great.
How are you and the team planning to deliver on that promise?
Well, the very first step is getting the game into everyone's hands, and that's going to happen on October 4th when we transition Overwatch 1 and invite every PC and console player to drop in and experience Overwatch 2's reimagined PvP experience. And that's just the beginning. Our plan is to deliver a steady drumbeat of new content every 9 weeks through free seasonal updates, ensuring that there's always something new to play, chase, unlock in Overwatch 2.
Well, that all sounds amazing, and it's so much of it too. And now, I am sure everyone at home wants to hear more details.
Of course, I'd be happy to share a look at the road ahead. Our journey is going to begin on October 4th, when Overwatch 2 releases free to play. This includes 3 new heroes, 6 new maps, a brand new mode, and more. The new heroes include Sojourn.
Wait, what about more? It's skins. Come on.
Junker Queen. And a brand new support hero that we'll reveal in the months ahead.
Great. So we
Our
got
new maps will take players across the globe to iconic locations.
Okay.
Our new PvP mode, called Push, will challenge teams in new and exciting ways. Players will also be able to unlock new cosmetic items through the in-game store and Battle Pass, as well as complete weekly challenges and experience the start of Competitive Play 2.0. And of course, everyone will also be able to access the revamped heroes, PvP maps, and fan-favorite game modes from the first Overwatch game.
Yeah, that's what makes sense.
Our next season will arrive in early December, where we will introduce a new tank hero, along with a new map. We'll have more themed cosmetic items for players to earn and unlock, an all-new Battle Pass, and also in the in-game store.
We don't
and
need
in
to announce the
2023,
Battle Pass.
we'll continue to release a new season every 9 weeks with either a new hero, new map, or new mode. Players will get the chance to earn more themed content, complete weekly challenges, access new Battle Passes, and more.
Great.
There will always be something new to play.
This is good. That's all that sounds good.
In 2023, we'll also begin releasing our new PvE experiences, which we're really excited about. We're really looking forward to being able to share more with the community as we get closer to release.
So they're not.
I know we've seen more and more games shift towards that free-to-play model in recent years, and it really does seem like players have taken a liking to it, especially shooter fans. Did that have an impact on deciding to make Overwatch 2 go free-to-play?
Honestly,
that's true.
Not really. For us, free-to-play games offer a lot of advantages. From the very start, Overwatch was designed to be a social experience. We have heroes of different roles, and they all rely on each other in order to accomplish their objectives in the game. So it requires a lot of teamwork. We also see that outside of our game, within our community, with fan art, cosplay, and the Overwatch League. We know our fans are having the most fun when they're playing with their friends or meeting new ones, and the move to free-to-play makes it easy for everyone to just drop in.
That's
play
why
the
Warzone
game,
was so
join the
popular.
community, whether they own Overwatch 1 or not. And with Overwatch 2 crossplay enabled, people can play together no matter what platform they prefer to play on. It's always been a game that stood for inclusivity and community. When they see the roster of heroes, we want them to feel like there's someone there that they can feel connected to. Because the Overwatch universe is and always will be a place
Roadhog's
for
my main.
everyone.
That's the guy
And
I'm
we
like.
feel
Yeah, it's like me.
Like we have an incredible opportunity with Overwatch 2 to really embrace it.
Roadhog's my spirit
I can't
animal.
wait for October when this incredible journey will begin for all of us. Now that we have a better understanding of what's to come, I'd love to dive a little deeper, starting with Overwatch 2's new approach to PvP. Can you maybe elaborate and explain a little more?
Sure. PvP has always been at the heart of the Overwatch experience, and we've made some tweaks to it over the years, but Overwatch 2 really gave us the opportunity to put the mode under a microscope. And we really wanted players to feel that they had more impact in a match. And we've made significant, fundamental changes that we just couldn't do in the current live game. This was a foundational shift that changed everything. Heroes, maps, and more. So we had to reevaluate every aspect of PvP to ensure we got it right. We've been encouraged by player feedback from the first beta, and we will continue to make updates and improvements in the game.
Well, earlier today, I had a chance to sit down with a few additional members of the Overwatch team and hear more about all the work they're doing to redefine PvP in Overwatch 2. So let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm curious what they're trying to do to make it different.
One of the things that gets us up in the morning, happy to work on Overwatch. It's first and foremost a really special game. The way we portray a bright future, everyone on the team is really proud of it.
Great, that's nice.
We're bringing an all-new PvP experience. We're transforming from a 6v6 to a 5v5.
Changed a lot of how we design heroes and actually how we balance them as well. We had to go back and look at all the heroes and all the tanks especially and make sure that everyone
Dude, that guy has an XQC shirt.
This newfound importance on each individual player to feel like they can really make an impact on the game.
Wow.
We're trying to obviously maintain the original character's identity and overall silhouette, colors, statements, but also kind of bring something a little bit new.
All right, yeah, it's a bird.
We can make
That's
balance
crazy.
adjustments really quick. As fast as our design team sees that there's an issue.
Jeff Goodman and the rest of the hero design team have been loving all the feedback coming in. They have tons of awesome ideas about how to change or adjust balance.
So heroes like Orisa got a major rework. We're looking at how many barriers are in place. You think about Overwatch, you think of these really protective shields. But we're looking at it from the perspective of, what if she didn't have that? What would that even look like? We're just always looking for great opportunities to change for the better.
I'm really excited about how we've refreshed all the maps.
I think we've done a lot of great changes, especially for PvP.
A lot of our old stuff just looks gorgeous now. We've done a lot with the art and with lighting and shadows and just made stuff pop a little bit more.
I think it looks nice. The game looks nice.
Options with like daytime, nighttime.
I think all of the Overwatch 2 maps are custom recorded in the actual place. We've hired a field recordist to actually go capture ambience of the real world location. We realize it's a subtle detail, but those are the things that really make these maps come to life.
We have done a pass playing all the old maps in 5v5 and adjusting things for that kind of setup, whether it's moving cover around just a little bit or tweaking a door.
In the beta, we're listening to feedback, so we're going to improve
Buff
each map
Roadhog
based on what the players have been singing.
We've been working on these for a little while now,
Buff
and
Roadhog.
we're really excited about it.
We were really happy with the positive feedback once people were able to play it, and I think it was an important milestone for us to get it in players' hands.
Competitive 2.0. I want to know, like, what's different in the game? Like,
competitive play is a different thing to a lot of different people.
Yeah, it
and
is.
we really didn't think we were providing enough tools and measures to actually help players out if they did want to improve. We're reworking our scoreboard to provide more information to players as they're playing through the match.
Okay, that's
then once
cool.
they finish the match, we're actually going to provide an after-action report. So
Like
you
if
can
you
look at the
suck?
report while you're in queue. You could actually go into your history section
Like
and
a
look.
progress
We want to work
report.
towards providing you with information that will help you improve your game.
Okay.
We've been getting feedback from a lot of different areas, from our community team, like streamers, influencers. We've also been getting a lot of feedback from Overwatch League players.
We do want to actually provide a bit of feeling of progression. So one of the other changes we're making alongside that is not making your skill rating quite so granular. Right now, it's a very hard number. Instead of a numeric skill rating, we're adding these skill tiers within the larger ones. If you see someone at a really high skill tier, you know that that person is not just that good of an Overwatch player, but they've earned it.
Oh, okay. So there's more tiers for leveling up?
One of the cool things about Overwatch 2 is it has this new push game mode and maps along with it. Push is a PvP game mode on several different new maps. We've been playing it in the beta, and we've actually been using it in Overwatch League as well.
And once we started playtesting it, it was kind of an instant hit.
There's a level, it has one path that goes all the way through it from one base to the other, and in the middle is TS1. and he's this lovable robot with a pair of barricades next to him. And the players are essentially fighting for control. And if they take control by taking out the other enemy team, TS1 will move a barricade towards the enemy base. To win, you either get that barricade all the way to the enemy base, or after a certain amount of time, did you move your barricade farther than the enemy team did? Very fair game mode. I think maps are great. Provides for a lot of different locations where a lot of great fights can happen.
That's crazy. All right. Fuck Doomfist.
We've developed a lot of engine upgrades in the game, so this allows us to do faster iteration.
Okay.
This was a huge effort by our engine team to allow the art team to build faster, more detailed environments in a shorter amount of time. You will get to experience the game world. We wanted to feel much more immersive.
Is it payload? Yeah, it kinda, yeah.
Overwatch 2 is a dream for audio features. It's everything we've ever really wanted to do.
Is that right?
We really go into every little bit of detail trying to find a way that every sound will cut through. When we started on Overwatch 1, we were really focused on the headphone mix. We thought for a PC first kind of game.
Yeah, that matters a lot.
We realized that people listen to Overwatch in all types of different places.
Right.
So now we support home theater, Dolby Atmos in the game.
It's lit.
Now consoles offer all kinds of new things too, like 3D audio that we're supporting.
This is
There's
fine.
new voice lines, new conversations between all of the favorite heroes. And we have so many, there'll be more that'll just come to the game over time. We've written 25,000 voice lines for Overwatch 2.
Going up.
So tons of new features.
Holy shit.
The reality is that Overwatch scales even beyond that, all the way up to giant sports arenas.
That's a
for
lot.
our Overwatch finals.
Everything you like about Overwatch, you're gonna get that in Overwatch 2, but even more.
We're really listening to that feedback. A lot of it we felt like, man, we really think this is gonna be super fun and we just need people to be able to play it.
October 4th is really just the beginning.
I think they made Mercy hotter.
just amazing work by the entire team, and I personally can't wait to finally get my hands on the full PvP experience when Overwatch 2 goes live this October. And October is just the start.
4th.
As Paul mentioned earlier, Overwatch 2 will continue to evolve and grow over time. But what does that mean for us, the players? Well, I went behind the scenes to talk with the team working on new seasonal content and find out more. So let's take a closer look at what players can expect when Overwatch 2 expands post-launch.
All right, let's see it. Seasonal actual content, what is this?
We're really excited because people will just be able to just fully immerse yourself in the maps and the storylines and the heroes.
With the new seasonal model, we'll be able to drop a ton of content in very frequently as we're updating the game.
Battle Pass isn't really content.
We're looking at releasing heroes every other season and then a map in between those. And on top of that, we're looking at dropping a ton of content involving skins and other great goodies for players to get their hands on for each seasonal drop.
We have so much that we want to do in Overwatch to develop this game because we think it's the next step for us. We think there is so much more we can bring.
I'm really happy moving to our new seasonal-based schedule, making this really huge commitment to regular updates. It's exciting at the same time because I know what this team can do.
We really want players to be able to anticipate when things are going to enter the game.
With all the new content and events coming in, it's even more important to just make sure that everybody knows what's coming.
And along with the free-to-play change, we're doing away with loot boxes entirely. We have a new Battle Pass model coming in, and we have store as well. So players have a lot more control about how they interact with the game and how they acquire new content.
We've been working on so many things over the past couple years. I'm most excited for folks to see some of the new heroes that we've been kind of cooking up.
It's a bunch of different reasons why we choose to make a hero. We're trying to follow the narrative, pick the hero that makes sense, or do we need to create a hero that answers this matter, counters a certain strategy that's too strong in the game?
We've got 2 more supports and another tank in just the first couple of seasons. And we're still working on new characters for a year and a half down the line as well. There's characters that folks have already seen glimpses of in the story, and there's also characters that you've never seen before, never heard about.
We were looking at making sure the new heroes fit within this new, very fast-paced paradigm and less shields and crowd control. You can see a lot of that reflected in team play moments, but with a much faster-paced vibe.
All right, where are the new maps?
We want to push the sci-fi, the futuristic feeling of maps. There's a touch of sci-fi everywhere you look. So this is something that was a bit more subtle in Overwatch 1.
Yeah, it was.
We really want players to feel that the world takes place in not so distant future.
Coming up
like Unreal
next
Tournament
is
type
Rio.
Rio, new PvP map. Pretty sure everybody's gonna love that one as well.
It's a great map. It's close to the team. Many people on the team are from Brazil, so it was kind of fun to inject the culture, the colors,
that does look really
into
cool.
This map. There's a map that takes place in Portugal. This map is pretty close to the team because our lead environment artist, he's from Portugal. People from the location should really get a sense that we've done a ton of research, and we were very inspired. And I think we captured it pretty beautifully.
All this does not make the game better.
Map, one of the newest game modes, and we tried some pretty
this
interesting layouts for this one, so we hope the players like it. We definitely want the game to feel like a globe-trotting adventure.
There's new types of content from what you're used to in Overwatch 1. We have charms, we have banners.
Keychains?
The current mythic skin that's in the works that I worked on actually is for Genji. He's got this kind of cyberpunk Japanese demonic
that's
theme.
fucking badass.
Mythic skins are meant to be this
that's cool.
tier of skins above legendary. We want players to be able to go in there and pick and choose certain pieces meant to be this extra awesome legendary skin that you can customize. We're concurrently developing quite a few mythic skins. They're going to be released over the seasons.
I want to see
all
the
this amazing stuff, all of the amazing skins.
For weapon charms, really what we're looking for there is just for the players to be able to express themselves and dress their character up. One of our core tenets on Overwatch visually is to focus a lot on the first person view.
It's a
we want you to
donut!
be able to see it and enjoy it while you're playing the game.
One thing that was really important to us was to make sure that players, if they earn anything in the game anywhere, that they're able to use it everywhere. So if you earn something on console,
like
or on
NFT.
PC, or on Overwatch 1, you can always use it in anywhere in Overwatch 2 as well. And with each new season, there'll be a ton of new content and a new battle pass as well. These seasonal updates will allow us to be constantly infusing the game with new content, new heroes, new maps. So the game is going to feel fresh just all the time.
There's always going to be something for you to do or to work towards. There's never going to be a point where you're like, gosh, I don't have anything to do.
Being able to provide players with new heroes every so often, new maps.
It is going to be a growing and an evolving game. There's so much for us to explore as we move forward.
Get ready. It's going to be really exciting, really fun. With both PvP and PvE, there's going to be really great content for you to immerse yourself in and
that looked really
continue
cool.
to play over and over again with your friends.
That did look cool.
We can't wait for October 4th. We're just excited to be back.
So PvE isn't coming out on release, basically.
I mean, it's so great to see how much thought and care your team is pouring into really elevating the game through post-launch season. So you mentioned that PvE is coming in 2023. Now, can you tell us how the development is going and why the team is committed to bringing these type of experiences into Overwatch?
We're all so invested in the world of Overwatch and the heroes that live in it. And through the years, we've developed cinematics, animated shorts, and graphic novels for our players who just want to get deeper into the lore. With PvE, we have an opportunity to go a step further, to go deeper into diverse storytelling in ways that we really just haven't been able to before.
That's true.
So we are planning to expand the Overwatch universe through these seasons that we just described, and we will start delivering this PvE gameplay in 2023.
PvE will be delivered through the live service, and that means we'll be able to deliver and tell more Overwatch stories and create more opportunities to experience our heroes.
Well, that explains everything.
Here's a sneak peek at what we're working on.
Okay. Here we go.
The team's goal for PvE in Overwatch 2 is to basically move the overall story of Overwatch forward. We've told a lot of short stories along the way.
Yeah,
there are a lot of
that's smart.
to be continues. It's time for us to answer those questions, close off some of those stories, ask new questions. So the new game will definitely move the overall canon of the lore of Overwatch forward.
Get those doors open!
For the PvP live service, for certain seasons, you're also going to get some PvE maps. You'll be fighting Null Sector in at least some of the maps. They've come back and they're mad, so it's Overwatch's job to take them out. There's going to be content for you to immerse yourself in and continue to play over and over again.
A lot of the older guys from the original Overwatch team, they're coming back, but they need help with some of the younger generation like Brigitte and Lucio. So
that would make sense.
We're going to tell the story of how Overwatch basically gets back together. Another thing we want to do with the story is to showcase more of where the characters are from. For example, Torbjorn is from Gothenburg. Players will get a chance to see what Torbjorn's factory looks like.
You can play PvE with your friends and immerse yourself in the world and stay inside of it.
That's cool. Okay.
Wow, this is incredible. It's so great to get that first sneak peek. So thank you so much for sharing that.
That looks okay.
Is there anything you would like to say to the community watching?
Yeah, we are so excited for today, and we're so excited for you all to be able to see everything that we want to show you. And we really cannot wait for October 4th when we're all playing this game together.
Neither can I. Now, we'll also take a deeper look at a brand new hero. That's right, Junker Queen, who will be playable for the first time during the beta later this month already. Now, before we do that, though, we thought we'd take a look at Junker Queen's origin story to get to know the next great Overwatch character a little better.
All right, we might have cinematic.
Aaron, we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Best of luck to you and, of course, your entire team as you gear up for that launch. Let's take a look.
Nice. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, Mad Max. Okay.
What the world since 17. She let it down with kerosene. She went on a journey to break the curse of the 5 metal demons of the betting land. They thought they were best, found out she was worse.
Pretty good.
She left it to rust beneath the stairs. This is the legend of the Junker Queen.
Yo, what do y'all think?
She's a hurt machine. What the world since 17. She let it down with kerosene.
Well, I know sacrifice and I know pain. On Mixed Mutants Raiders, many I'd slay. Junker Town is my domain, and when I'm done, none of this will remain. There will be a reckoning.
Yeah, I thought that's cool. With like the whole punk rock vibe, I love it. That's cool.
Wow,
sure.
just wow. What an unbelievable new hero.
Not that bad.
And we will dive deeper into Junker Queen. But first, I wanted to introduce art director Dion Rogers and a few new faces to the show. We have narrative designer Miranda Moyer and cinematic director Ben Dye. Thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome.
That was okay.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Happy to be here.
I'm really excited to share this. It takes an army to create a game.
I mean, the effort is clearly paying off. That short was just so much fun to watch. Now, it's been such an exciting week for everyone watching, but I'm sure for you three as well. Players have learned that the next beta is coming on June 28th. Can you tell me a little bit more about what we can expect to see in this beta?
Oh, so the biggest thing is open to console players this time. We're gonna add a new map, Rio. Junker Queen will be playable finally. So this should be pretty fun.
I mean, I personally can't wait to get my hands on Junker Queen, and you're representing her right there with the cool shirt as well. What a great segue. So let's talk more about the newest Overwatch hero.
I think it's super exciting. I know everybody has been really anticipating this character for a long time. She's been super prominent in our lore ever since the Junkertown map came out, and I think people have really been looking forward to finally getting to experience everything that she has to offer.
What makes Junker Queen so unique, and why do you think the Overwatch players will love her?
So Junker Queen is interesting. Usually when we start a character, we do a bunch of drawings and we have a little story. But she was kind of born out of the Junkertown map. We started to create this map that was associated with Roadhog and Junkrats. This narrative started to appear where they've been kicked out of the city. And so we're like, who kicked them out?
This came out like 5 years ago.
Maybe there's some sort of leader. So we had the kind of Junkertown decree that you can see in the level. And then over time, it kind of developed that it was a queen.
During the short, we're actually developing her personality. She's full of attitude. You know, that's what we love about her is she's really, really strong. So she's very recognizable. And obviously the lore behind her is very interesting. So some of that potentially can bounce off what the game design would be.
It's great to hear that it's just such a collaboration with the Overwatch team.
Yeah, this is the fun part about working together.
The Overwatch universe, it's filled with memorable heroes. And as you said yourself, Ben, it does take a village of dedicated developers to really bring each one of those to life, but in a meaningful way. So let's take a deeper look at the making of Junker Queen.
Okay, let's see it.
When we started on Junker Queen, first we have to decide what kind of role she's going to take. So She's a tank. She's a really aggressive tank. You know, we didn't want her to be kind of a Reinhardt style, stay back and guard her team. She's got this very ferocious nature, and we wanted for that to be represented in her gameplay as well.
I might play
Personally,
that.
What I'm most excited about Junker Queen is just her big axe, you know? Just
yeah, I like
swing that thing around is awesome.
It's always great to have some sort of anchor point to make sure we really incorporate this
it's an aggressive
into her
tank, yeah.
abilities. Her secondary we call Jagged Blade. If you do your quick melee attack, she will kind of swing with the blade instead of normal punch. It does a little bit of extra damage and creates a wound on the enemy. So she can throw the blade as her secondary fire, and it's really a great sort of skill shot to be able to land on the enemy, especially like a moving enemy if you can land it.
She only got 400
and
health.
After you throw it, she'll recall it, and the force of recalling it, if it's stuck into somebody, will actually pull them forward. So she can actually kind of pull people to herself if you can manage to stick that blade into somebody.
Scuffed Roadhog.
Her Junker Queen's ultimate, we have an ability called Rampage. She creates this kind of whirlwind of magnetized metal, including her weapons, and it whirls around her, and then she dashes forward and try to go through as many enemies as possible and tag them all up. That also wounds everybody, which is really important because it's very easy to hit with this large area effect, so it heals you for a lot, but also it creates a debuff on the enemies that reduces the healing that they receive to 0.
Our sound designer has done an incredible job with her. She's full of snarky fun to the way she plays. So all throughout her kit, there's little guitar sounds actually hidden. So if you listen to her axe, she pulls it out and there's a big screech on the guitar strings and she pulls it forward. We have a wonderful actor named Leah who we found after a huge global search trying to find the right voice for her.
Here I am.
It's really amazing when the right actor matches the character and the personality. You feel this sort of magic that comes out of it.
I think players are gonna love her. She's scary, she's awesome.
She's a departure from any other hero that we have here.
You know, this is just a straightforward badass character.
She's just been so much fun to work on, and I'm just so glad to get her in people's hands finally.
The Queen of Junkertown has arrived. So how does the Junker Queen fit into the overall world of Overwatch?
I think Junker Queen's pretty interesting because there have been previous rulers of Junkertown. Junker Queen was not always the queen. And the old rulers of Junkertown have always been kind of content to just, you know, lord over the city. But Junker Queen, she has a very big axe and big ideas to go along with it.
What did
Imperialism,
you aim
manifest destiny, I like it. All right. Yeah.
We want to tell deeper stories for our heroes. Have
now
heroes
we're
that
talking.
Are connected to the world of the game.
Big ass.
Big thing for Overwatch 2 is to move the lore of Overwatch along. So these type of heroes help that.
What are her abilities, and how do those abilities actually make her successful in the role she's in?
What's pretty awesome about this hero, she was developed when 5v5 from the start. She was never a part of the 6v6 world of Overwatch. Knowing she's the only tank on the team, what abilities that will help bolster the team. She has this commanding shout. It boosts the speed and armor of the heroes around her. So especially you need to push through a choke. She does the shout, all the players hear it, they move forward. She has a bunch of weapons, you know. I think she named one of her weapons, right?
Yeah, her knife that she throws and pulls back is named Gracie.
Yes, right. A lot of her abilities kind of drain on the heroes and gives her health back.
Her ultimate, basically, it shoots you forward and you
the
do this whirlwind with her axe.
That's cool.
It does like a big anti-nade on everybody around you.
Yeah, that's
She's
cool.
very
I like
aggressive, and people are going to have a ton of fun playing it.
Are there any particular maps
I might try that
you feel
character.
that Junker Queen plays really well on?
Getting close is where she's pretty dangerous. So maps that have nice flank routes allow her to get in closer to the enemy and start to do what she does best is reckoning.
So another big piece of news over the weekend that got the Overwatch community just buzzing. With excitement was, of course, the tease of your new cinematic trailer, The Wastelander, which we're going to premiere here in just a few moments.
Oh,
but
shit,
before we do,
all right,
Ben,
we got a new
can
trailer.
you tell us a little bit more about it?
I remember in the very beginning of our story room jam sections, there's talk about what type of story we want to tell,
Explain what that means.
Should we include Junkrat? Should we include Roadhog? But ultimately, I think we wanted to center focus on our main character. It's a character reveal. It's potentially a sort of a revenge origin story, you know, actually give a little bit more lore into Junkertown, how she become the queen, how was that society being governed, you know, prior to she become the queen.
Well, you and the team, you guys pour so much love and time into these cinematics and into these heroes, and it really shines through. I want to thank all three of you for taking the time to sit down with me today and sharing all of this amazing information.
Yeah, thank you.
I know the fans at home are on the edges of their seats. So am I, waiting to see it. So let's take a look at the world premiere of the Overwatch 2's new cinematic, The Wastelander, featuring the latest hero, Jungle Queen.
This better be good. They're building this up. Better be good.
Take them out with the rest of the garbage. Let the Wasteland deal with them.
Mom? Dad? What's happening?
We fought in a war together, Mason. Don't
Please, don't leave us out here alone.
get out of my city.
Okay.
What? I'm not allowed to have a bad dream?
All right, now what? So is this like a Coliseum?
Has ever made it to the reckoning before?
It seems that way.
But here I am.
They should add this into the game.
With 0 rules.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And the survivor.
It is? I didn't know that. I haven't played it in a long time except the beta.
Welcome back, Junker.
King Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
Not until today.
The reckoning begins in 5.
Okay.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight? You don't survive the reckoning unless the winner grants you mercy. That's why I've got to win.
Where's Roadhog? Yeah, oh no, I guess he's kicked out.
All right, let's get this started.
It's just... It just reminded me of the cube crawl thing, man. Whenever he poured out the drink. Oh my god.
You ain't so bad.
That was the first thing I thought of.
You know how to fight dirty. I want scabs like him on my side when I'm queen. Speaking of, come on, big boy. Off target, this one. G'day, Mary. What are you smiling about? If you're smart enough to run the tinker,
is this gonna be another hero?
Stronger.
It's cool how they show the abilities. I like that.
Like you'd be any better. At least I wouldn't shoot my friends in the back.
No way. Oh, I thought she was about to fucking... Bro, I thought she was about to execute his ass. That would have been cool.
Because we're stronger than you. You haven't had a real fight. In 13 years, we have them every bloody day.
I am the king. I own everyone here.
Not in this arena.
Is this the ult? Good fuck. Where's Junkrat? The fuck?
This meathead has a bigger magnet? Figures. Go tiger!
Wait, did it cut her arm off or some shit?
That could have gone better.
You idiot! I'll kill you for that!
No, not today.
Mercy.
I'll give you the same mercy you showed my family 13 years ago. Get out of my city.
They should have done more of that story. Yeah. I didn't even put those two together.
Didn't it? But now they're probably wondering what sort of changes I'll make around here. Well, buckler, they're about to find out.
This is the legend of the Duck.
Bro, I thought it said Odessa D's nuts.
Watch your back, see the hurt machine. Fuck the world's been said and paid.
Wait, it did? No, it didn't. I'm like 99% sure it did not. That was okay. Oh, they threw him out. It's Alex Afrasiabi POV.
Well, that about wraps things up for today here at Blizzard. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, and make sure to follow Play Overwatch on social for all the latest news and announcements about Overwatch 2.
There's no way that's Roadhog.
I can't wait to see you all in game.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, it's not. There's no way.
Which one's your favorite?
Okay, what's this?
Mine's Tracer. She's like, cheers, love, the cavalry's here. You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
Before me, I see the future.
They showed Roadhog in the crown at the beginning? I didn't see him.
You know there's more out there, don't you?
Even the best journeys end. But a new
I feel like the well, what did y'all think of the cinematic?
Right around the corner.
Yeah, what did you guys think about it? He's mad. It could have. I think it could have been a lot better.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
It was okay.
One punch is all I need.
I think like it's much more interesting to tell the actual story of the characters than to have like some battle scene. You know, in my opinion.
Nice work, team. Keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what they should have done more of. Make it a character that like people can like identify with.
Check me out.
Yeah, like Hanzo. Yeah, the Hanzo one was really good. I remember that one.
Get in there.
I think the Reinhardt one was really good too, if I remember right. Okay. Dialogue with Lee? Yeah. So it's October 4th. That shit's pretty soon. That's real quick. Now what? What we got now? So that's it. Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit about this. Zero hype. I feel like They didn't really show that Overwatch PvE is not ready. No, they said it's not ready. That's literally what they said. They're like, yo, this shit's not ready. We're not ready. The YouTube chat, look at all those W's in chat. Like, a lot of them like it. W developers, huge. W, that's it. No sign up. Yeah, I mean, they forgot the beta information. What do you mean, W? That's not too bad, man. No content, where's the beta? It's Morbin time. I don't know. What you guys think? Do you guys like it? When's deinstall day? I mean, you try out the game, right? The shit's free. I think that's good. And it's the balance of issues. It's like, the thing is, like, whenever they start talking about, like, oh, we went to, like, some place in the world to make it, like, more accurate or something like that. Like, that's the kind of stuff. Remember when I told you guys about how, like, game developer companies, like, they have, like, this, like, they have this idea of, like, what the players care about? Bro, like, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but, like, I don't think anybody gives a fuck about that. Like, I just want to play the game and have the game be good. Like, if the game plays well, if it's dynamic, and if it's good, like, that's what matters. Like whenever she swings her axe around to hear, like, a string from a guitar, bro, like, I'm not about that. That's not my thing at all. Those are the cherry on top. Yeah. Attention to detail is cool to see. Yeah, but it's just like, I just, to me, it just has no real bearing on if I'm going to enjoy the game or not, you know? I like it, but it's not a core focus of me as a player. Yeah, competitive shooter, I'm turning off ambient noise. Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff's the way that I feel about it too. It's like all the competitive stuff is like, you know, that's really what matters, is like the moment-to-moment gameplay. Is like, that's what I think really matters more than anything. But like, overall, I think the reveal was all right. I mean, like, the whole fucking the event with like cinematic with like her and all that. I mean, this is good. I mean, she's pretty hot, and so, like, I mean, look, I look forward to seeing what skins they think of for her, and I think a lot of people on DeviantArt feel the same way. And so what happens to Overwatch 1, it just gets rolled into Overwatch 2, as far as I know. Again, though, like, the maps and everything like that, that's what really matters a lot, is like the competitive, like, moment-to-moment gameplay. I'm disappointed that we didn't see enough of the PvE content. I wish we saw more of that, because that's one of the things that, like that really matters. Like, I feel like that's the one thing that, like, Overwatch 2 is, like, really bringing to the table that's, like, actually different and transformative. Because as far as I know, like, this is kind of what I'm expecting, is that Overwatch 2 is going to have pretty much the same PvP, right? I mean, like, there's going to be differences, but, like, if you stopped playing Overwatch 1 because it was, like, boring or repetitive, I think that you're probably going to run into the same problem with Overwatch 2. Like, maybe I'm not right about that, but I think that's probably what's going to happen, is you're going to have a lot of people that feel that way, and then they just get they get bored the same way. So, like, the PvE content is what really, that's what really is going to move the game forward. Overwatch 2 is much faster paced too. Yeah, they don't understand the new ranking system. I think, like, you know, like in WoW, how, like, now you have, like, Challenger 1 and 2 and, like, Rival 1 and 2 rather than just Challenger and Rival. I think that's effectively what they're doing. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. They only showed Reaper once and didn't show Soldier 76 at all. Well, I have no idea. I don't think there's, like, any reason for that. I mean, they're only going to show so many characters. Like, they didn't show other characters as well. And so that could be a big reason as well. And so, yeah, I don't know. Watch the Jinx cinematic, you'll laugh. Watch the Jinx cinematic. That's fucking, like, League of Legends, right? I'm pretty sure. Don't, please. Like, please do it. No, you won't. Yeah, I'll probably look at that another time. Like, I'm not that worried about do it. Do it. It's a classic. Do it. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. Like, what? See how similar it is? Let me see. Jinx cinematic, lol. This one here? Yeah, which one? I think I've obviously seen one of them. Yeah, it's the first one? Okay, alright, let me watch it. I don't remember this at all. It's a 3-minute cinematic, who gives a shit? Let's see if it's really the same. When did this come out? 2000, wow, this came out 2013. It's almost 10 years ago. Oh my god. People say this is pretty much the same cinematic. That's cool. Yeah, I think that, like, for people that like League, they'd like this. I bet people like this. Guy's got like 100 million views. I could see this for sure. Totally different. Yeah, this isn't anything like that. I feel like there's no real comparison here. This is just some like crazy emo girl going ape shit. I mean, like, yeah, this is like scene girl power fantasy. I mean, come on. It's much better. I think it's fine. I mean, they copied Arcane, I think. I don't know. I feel like League usually has good cinematics. I've watched pretty much all of them. I've never really played the game, though. That's cool. Sure. What are you comparing it to? The new Overwatch one. Because people said it was like this. It's nothing like this. The only thing that it's like this is it has like some like alternative punk girl. That's about it. Yeah, there's literally no other fucking... Yeah. It's the same. It's not the same. It's not even the same thing. It's okay. Yeah, sure, it's okay. Is it amazing or anything like that? No, but it's okay. And that's fine, right? And yeah, I don't feel like it's anything like what I saw before, man. It's just not. And both women, it's obviously the same. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, like, but I think this is really what the question is, right? I'll ask you guys, like, did that make you excited to play Overwatch 2? Like, did that trailer or that, like, event make you excited to play Overwatch 2? Like, I feel like it was about a neutral effect for me, right? I mean, like, it was like, okay, this is cool, but, like, we didn't really see a whole lot. New characters, interesting, sure. But, like, maybe I'll play that character. I'm not really sure. I can take a piss, guys. I'll be right back. Not really. Yeah, it's just, all right, we'll watch this, and then I'll watch the Final Fantasy documentary. I said I would do it. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, hope you flush. Shut up. Shut up. Why y'all just start fucking bring that shit up? Let me see here. Wash hands. Bro, why would I wash my hands, dude? There's no shot. Chat don't know about Comic Tank Girl? Yeah. That was an old movie, too. These words, content immersive very liberally in the video. Hopefully there'll be actual content immersion other than a battle pass and some skins. Yeah, that's the thing is like skins and like a battle pass, like, you know, that's not really exactly what I get excited about, right? I want to see some more some more transformative gameplay, right? It's like, let's have like new modes, like different types of like, like do like a battle royale type fucking thing, right? With like something small, do something like in that cinematic, like a gulag, like, I don't know, just something interesting. Try shit, try and do different stuff with the game. Now I want to watch this. Now I always liked LMFAO, and I want to see what this video is about. It better not make them look bad. It's called Where Are They Now? Parentheses, Their Brutal Decline. So, like, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, let's watch it. They're canceled? Wait, why? Watch the new Force Gaming video? What's that? Let me see it. Force Gaming. Where is it? Why you should be concerned about Diablo 4. Oh, bro, bro, maybe I'll watch this. Oh my god, like I kind of want to watch this. Like it's just after Final Fantasy. No, I'll save it. I'll save it, guys. I'll save it. We're already concerned. Well, let's take a look at this one here. Watch it. Yeah, why not both? I just don't know what I'll have time for, because I said that I would watch the Final Fantasy thing, and we'll get into that. Okay, tomorrow maybe. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see this.
They were the most iconic musical duo of the early 2010s.
Yeah.
The wild hair, the lensless glasses, and the bizarre outfits, mixed with a bright, overly saturated color scheme, helped to generate a combined 4 billion views across their 4 most popular music videos, in the process making LMFAO an almost unforgettable act.
They were great. Like, I love these guys. These guys were hilarious.
Time, however, the two members of the group hated each other. Redfoo and Skyblue feuded publicly on Facebook, became involved in lawsuits, were berated and destroyed by the media, all while each of their careers died a silent, slow death in the background, with failed project after failed project following their peak in 2011. The story of LMFAO is a brutal warning about the risks of going into business with a family member, because, as you may or may not know, the group began as an uncle-nephew duo. Redfoo, being the uncle and older of the two by approximately 11 years, had been born into the music world, with his father being the incredibly rich and famous Berry Gordy, who founded Motown Records, which signed artists such as Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson.
God damn, I didn't fucking know that. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, I had no idea. Damn, yeah, pay to win. Yeah.
Blue being the 11-year younger nephew of Redfoo, and therefore also being in the same family.
You're actually part of a very famous family.
Yes.
And that is?
The Gordys.
The Gordys.
It's safe to say that the two were in an advantageous position from the very beginning. However, this certainly didn't guarantee success for either of the two family members. In 1997, at the age of 22, Redfoo released his first studio album titled Balance Beam, which, according to the Discogs website, sold only 44 copies. In an interview from 2002, over 5 years after the release of his first album, it appeared as though Redfoo was still somewhat confused about the direction in which his life was going.
I'm doing some stand-up comedy. I'm doing some music, I'm doing some rapping, but for the first time in my life, I'm trying to just build myself.
Yet at around the same point in time,
it's like, listen, sometimes you're not gonna win right off the bat. Like, he tried to put out a record, he tried to put himself out there, it didn't work, man. Like, you can't laugh at the dude for that. At least he's trying to put himself out there.
Redfoo and his nephew Skyblue seem to have subscribed to the popular self-help movement known as The Secret, believing that if they simply envision themselves as big DJs, the path to such a position would reveal itself as time progressed.
And it started off really with The Secret.
The Secret, the motivational
thing,
video.
We really saw that putting out there what we want is going to come back.
With the goal of becoming big DJs now established, that impulsively...
I don't think that's entirely wrong. Like, I don't. I think that, like, for example, if like, you should not act like you're trying to put on a good show. It's like, it's true. It's not like some, like, fucking, I'm gonna manifest a triceratops until it's in my backyard. I'm gonna manifest this fucking dinosaur so goddamn hard, they're gonna think Jurassic Park was real. No, obviously that's not how it works. However, I do think thinking as if you're gonna work hard and you know, like, as if you're trying to put yourself in that position, I think that's a good thing. Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Decided to form LMFAO whilst at a family Christmas party.
One day we were at this Christmas party at the family crib at my grandfather's house. He's like, yo, we should form a group together.
Also mentioning that they originally planned on calling themselves Sexy Dudes, yet decided to go with LMFAO, fearing that Sexy Dudes might result in judgment from their grandmother. Subsequently, Redfoo and Sky Blue began to live what they described to be the party.
Bro, like grandma acts the fucking band name. Like, that's some straight up fucking... That's some good shit. Grandma said, no, y'all not doing that.
Rock lifestyle, DJing 3 nights per week at random clubs across Los Angeles, whilst working on improving their music during the daytime.
We were just living this lifestyle, which was, you know, party rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went and did clubs 3 times a week, and people didn't know who we were, didn't know our music, and we just get up there, yo, what up, we LMF, yo. We were partying every night, we're performing, and every night, if not, we're creating something, we're making something. To me, that whole time just felt like a one long party.
This is where LMFAO's family connections came into play. Redfoo and will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas had conveniently been friends since high school, and by 2009, Redfoo and his cousin had been creating music for over 10 years, giving LMFAO enough skill and experience to land a major record deal through will.i.am. Subsequently, he and Sky Blue would release bangers such as Yes and I'm in Miami, at which point they'd fully embodied
I'm in Miami, bitch. I remember whenever this shit came out, I loved this song. Yeah, I remember that, dude. That was like 2010, 2009, yeah.
Idea that success happens not at all, then all at once. Yes went certified gold in the United States, boasting over 500,000 sales, whilst I'm in Miami peaked top 50 in the charts throughout the United States, the UK, Canada, and Australia. The extreme popularity of these two songs caught the attention of David Guetta, who would feature them on his song Getting Over You alongside Fergie, which has over 250 million views to this day. Yet, the music seemed like only half of what made LMFAO so iconic. A large portion of their skill seemed to lie in their memorable style and branding. You could tell that the members of LMFAO were just these 2 Los Angeles bozos.
What's your favorite thing about Los Angeles? The women.
Who had a genuine passion for partying and making others dance. Everything about them was just...
Yeah, and that's the best thing. It's like, yeah, people thought that it was like a legit thing. You know, they live the life.
So authentic. Their wacky style and carefree attitude felt effortless and unapologetic. Yeah. Every other DJ seemed to be trying so hard to look cool or suave, yet LMFAO was so comfortable in making a fool of themselves for the entertainment of others, as if they were mixing comedy into their music.
Exactly.
However, this approach certainly wasn't appreciated by everyone. In June 2011, LMFAO released their most infamous album titled Sorry for Party Rocking, which would receive a 0 out of 10 review from NME, which included a statement reading, LMFAO understood the pain they were inflicting on the world and did it anyway. That's a horrifying thought. Even Lucifer had good intentions. The Guardian...
That's fucked up. Oh my god. Was it really that bad? The album substance? I don't remember if I downloaded this one or not.
Would give it Sorry for Party Rocking a slightly better review at 1 out of 5 stars. However, if anything, these reviews were simply proof that taste is subjective, as the songs within this album would go on to become some of the most popular in pop music history.
See, that's the thing, bro. It's like, I was about to say this. Like, these guys were fucking everywhere. So you got these, like, snobs, these, like, music people, like, oh, man, you know, if you're not listening to, you know, Dead Kennedys and fucking MF Doom, like, you don't know anything about music. Bro, like, let's be honest. Like, these guys were fucking huge. They were really, really popular, man.
As mentioned in the beginning, the 4 most viewed songs on the album, Party Rock Anthem, Champagne Showers, Sorry for Party Rocking, and Sexy and I Know It, boast a combined total of 4 billion views here on YouTube, while on the Billboard Greatest of All Time Hot 100 Songs, Party Rock Anthem still sits at rank number 7 over 10 years later. However, while on the surface it seemed as though everything was going incredibly well for LMFAO, nobody could tell that behind the scenes, the relationship between the two members was beginning to deteriorate. The beef between Redfoo and Sky Blue began in early 2012 after Sky Blue would injure his back during a live Super Bowl performance alongside Madonna.
During the Super Bowl, my disc slipped when I was performing. And so as soon as I went down that little elevator, I collapsed and I couldn't even watch the rest of the show or anything.
This injury meant that Sky Blue couldn't continue on with the tour or possibly even make music at all, meaning Redfoo had to perform the tour by himself while Sky Blue recovered from his injury.
Was food there for you during that time period, during your healing process?
No. No, he's doing his thing. You know what I mean? He was really focused on what he needed to do. The tour kept going, and then I just had to go home, and and everybody kept doing the Party Rock and kept doing the LMFAO without me.
As a result, Sky Blue wasn't paid for the tour.
Did you still get paid though?
Hey, look, I don't.
So that's some fucked up shit. Like, I could understand. I could easily understand him saying, like, listen, like, I've got to keep going. Like, we've got to keep the ball rolling. You know, we're big, we're huge, we're like one of the biggest acts in America right now. I have to keep going, bro. You're gonna be okay. Just chill, take it easy. But like, not giving them the money, that's fucked up. That part is fucked up, especially in the context of the fact that their grandpa, bruh, he signed Michael Jackson. Neither of them ever need to fucking worry about money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't work, you didn't get paid? Bruh, nuh-uh, that's not how you do it. Somebody gets their shit fucked up, you keep them in the loop. That's the way it goes. He not fucking up his back on purpose to not work. And Stevie Wonder, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I wish.
So you got kicked out the group because your back went out.
That's fucked up.
You know, yeah.
Which must have soured their relationship pretty heavily, as after the tour concluded, Sky Blue and Redfoo wouldn't speak to each other for over a year.
After
That's horrible.
My back went out, I didn't speak to Foo for a year. Me and Foo didn't talk for a year.
That's fucked up.
You didn't talk on the Happy Merry Christmas,
Did he text you?
Nothing.
It became even worse when news outlets began to catch wind.
That's brutal, man. Like, it's like, nah, yeah, though. Yeah, musicians there not pay leave. They chose the life, bro. He didn't chose the life. His fucking his family member chose that for him. Like, it's not about, oh, you chose that life. Nah, your family member chose this shit for you. Like, that's not it at all. That's awful. Yeah, that's his family, man. Would you pay Misk if he broke his back, though? I mean, fuck him, dude. I mean, look, that's different, okay?
Of the conflict. One article written by E! News in April 2012, approximately 2 months after the back injury, read, "The New York Post reported yesterday that the Grammy-nominated rappers are fighting, apparently over the cash they've made from their catchy tunes, including the #1 hits Party Rock Anthem and Sexy and I Know It, and are on the verge of going their separate ways." Sad. The two LMFAO members would shut these rumors down in an article written by Rolling Stone titled "LMFAO Breakup Rumors Completely False," which stated, "In a conference call with reporters on Wednesday, the duo dismissed the speculation as merely a byproduct of their rising fame. It's completely false. We're family at the end of the day. Blood is stronger than anything," said Sky Blue, alluding to the fact that he is Redfoo's nephew. "Sky might be doing a DJ set in South America and I might be in Vegas, and they'll say, oh, they're doing separate things. How can we make a story out of that?" said Redfoo. "We have to be smart enough to recognize it's all a game, keep executing our vision, and turn this world into a party planet." While this response from Redfoo and Sky Blue sounded quite authentic, only 5 months later the two would make a different statement confirming that LMFAO was officially coming to an end.
I think the reason why people like them is that they actually just were two goofballs from LA that like to party. Because, like, I mean, really, you go back at the old tapes, and it's like, that's pretty much what they did, right? It's like before they were famous, like, they were just goofballs that wanted to fuck around. It's like, yeah, the music was okay, but I mean, they're likable, you know? They were the original Island Boys. Bro, that's some fucked up shit to say. No, I actually, like, as I said, I like these guys. I thought they were great. But, like, honestly, the fact that, like, he didn't get the money, like, that is some fucked up shit. The rest of it is, like, all understandable. But that is just, oh, man.
Discussing the relationship of the duo, Redfoo would state, "I think we naturally just started hanging with two different sets of people, two different crowds, but we're always family. He'll always be my nephew, I'll always be his uncle. I feel like we've been doing this for so long, 5 or 6 years, and we're kind of like saying, well, let's just do what's natural and just kind of explore that instead of like forcing it all the time." In video interviews, Redfoo would reinforce that he and Sky Blue had simply grown apart.
Two people just, grow. You grow and we kind of grew into our own individuals. and you know, we just wanted to do so many things.
Yet shortly thereafter, Sky Blue would write a Facebook status directed at Redfoo, implying that their split wasn't so amicable. I've been wanting to
damn, that's fucking brutal.
Speak my truth about this whole LMFAO situation for a long time.
See, this is why you fucking keep people in the loop, even if they have some real shit go down. Is because they're gonna fucking turn around and they're gonna make you a problem. They're gonna be a problem for you. I guarantee you, think about it like this. Fucking both of them would have way more fucking money if he had just given him the half and they had kept performing together. And that's a fact. Because they could have kept bringing out more party rock anthems, more I'm in Miami bitches. And it's like, yeah, the songs were not like the greatest thing ever. But you know what? People liked them. People listened to them. It was on the radio. That's it. And like, yeah, it's like, so think about how much money that cost him in the long run. That's what it is. The relationship was worth $200 million. Yeah, that's what happened.
Of respect to my family, I kept it all to myself. The way you belittle people and your crazy power trips were some of the main reasons our relationship as family and partnership has greatly suffered. My back went out right before a big arena show. You went out and performed, but then just left on the tour bus without seeing me. In fact, you didn't speak to me after that for about a year, which is around the time you announced our hiatus.
It's like what do you think? He threw his back out on purpose? You think he's trying to fuck himself up on purpose on stage at the Super Bowl? People are too short-sighted. Yeah, you don't see what's going to happen. That's sad.
Someone who really cared, loved, and had your back, this really hurt. I mean, you're my uncle, my blood. You even kept touring as LMFAO and made a lot of money doing it. You never once called me to ask me how I was recovering. You just kept shuffling every day without me. I really loved you. I looked up to you, man. But the more successful we got, the more you wanted control. Possibly spotting a weakness in the duo, LMFAO would then be presented with a $7 million lawsuit by their former management, as well as another lawsuit by Rick Ross, who claimed that their line, "Every Day I'm Shuffling," had been copied from his 2006 song titled "Every Day I'm Hustling."
That's the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I'm sorry, like, that is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Honestly, Rick Ross thought they stole that shit? And like, what, you can't do two things every day? Like, did he sue Jake Paul? It's every day, bro. That's what I was thinking. Grow up, man. Like, shut the fuck up, Rick Ross.
Interestingly, throughout the lawsuit, Rick Ross would get further insight into the reason behind LMFAO's split. Further, Ross says Sky trashed his uncle in a deposition, where he said the real reason LMFAO broke up was Redfoo's refusal to keep him in the loop.
Exactly.
With LMFAO breaking up and being sued, Redfoo and Sky Blue's only logical path was to continue as solo artists, only this didn't exactly go as planned.
Bro, because like, if the thing is, like, if you're going and you have like the whole idea of like, oh man, like, it's like I'm partying, you know, and like that vibe, that's a vibe that you make that is like that's like something you bounce off somebody else with, right? Like, you don't do that solo. Yeah, you don't do that solo. It's like there's a lot of people, it's like it's not Simon or Garfunkel, it's Simon and Garfunkel, right? Like, that's what it is. Most of the time, that's what happens. Like, a lot of times, like, whenever artists break out, like, you have people like Justin Timberlake was in NSYNC and he did his own fucking thing, right? Andrew WK, yeah. But, like, he always was interacting with people and doing shit with people. That was the first guy I was thinking of, right? Is, like, maybe the closest parallel in terms of, like, vibes. Harry Styles, yeah. It's like, I don't think he's ever going to be as big as One Direction was. Like, no shot. John Lennon, yeah. The Beatles, yeah. What's this here? Justin Timberlake bought MySpace? Yeah. Beyonce was in Destiny's Child? Yeah. I mean, sometimes it does happen, but most of the time it doesn't.
Such a success in LMFAO, and then going to a club, and then there's like 20 people there because Sky Blue's coming, not LMFAO.
As mentioned, Sky Blue went from selling out arenas as LMFAO to having 20 people show up to his shows as a solo artist. He released 2 singles in the year after LMFAO's breakup, each of which performing reasonably with around 2 million views each on YouTube, yet this was basically all of the success that Sky Blue was able to achieve as a solo artist. His career would fizzle out in the 3 years that followed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that bring out you know, like, music and it gets like a few million views per song, right? I mean, like, that's not awful, right? It's really not. Like, that's great, but it's not on the level that they were at, where it was like national big dick level. I can't believe everyone even goes see him as a duo. I feel like they're just an opening act. Bro, like, this is what happened to me if I broke up Elena. Yeah, true, Nick. True. It's like you wish this is all that would happen, I bet. Holy shit. Half a star review? No, I just, as I said, I thought that the first, their stuff was good.
His final piece of music being released in late 2016 before he disappeared from the music industry. And while this marked the cold, bitter end of Sky Blue's career, Redfoo, being the more famous of the two, had substantially more success as a solo artist, but only in the beginning. He'd initially landed a position as a judge on X Factor Australia, in the process dropping songs such as That New Thing and Let's Get Ridiculous, each of which going platinum in sales, whilst both cracking the 100 million view mark here on YouTube. However, alongside these two incredibly popular tracks, Redfoo would also feature on a song titled Literally I Can't, which would unravel much of the success that he had built as a solo artist. The song, which according to one article follows a group of sorority girls who are pressured into drinking and dancing, was labeled as misogynistic by countless different news outlets, prompting—
See, like, that's pretty bad, you know what I mean? It's like we always talk about, like, I mean, that's a lot. Literally I can't, like, that's a bit much. You know what I mean? Like, that's a rookie mistake, cancel alert. Well, the thing is, like, you talk about somebody getting canceled. I don't know. Like, getting girls drunk and trying to get them to do stuff whenever they're drunk. Like, bro, that's some fucking... Like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, that's cringe as shit, man. It's pathetic. It's fucked up. It's like people... It reminds me of, like, people that, like, I don't know if I want to make this analogy. People are going to probably take it the wrong way. But it's like people in, like, video games that try to kill people that aren't trying to play, right? It's because they can't do it on their own on a fair playing field. And so they have to, like, get somebody drunk. That way they can get what they want. It's the same thing. Like, it's just fucking weird, man. I'm not a fan of that at all. It's some nasty shit. Yeah. It's short. Yeah, another example of short-sightedness. Yeah.
A response from Redfoo, who would state, another example of critics victimizing an artist by purposely misinterpreting his/her work to support a pre-existing agenda, #literally I can't, which will create a rift between him and his audience, with Twitter responses such as, dude, you've got a video of bros victimizing a group of women because they don't feel safe drinking with them. No, this isn't victimizing. You're a blatant example of extreme misogynistic behavior. Whatever made you think those lyrics were okay? He's sexist and he knows it. Others would go so far as to create a petition stating that Redfoo shouldn't be rehired on the next season of X Factor, which went on to receive over 23,000 signatures. Incredibly, the petitions—
It's like, I don't see why, like, for example, whenever I piss people off, whenever I say something, I will usually say, like, yeah, I can see why people will be mad about this, right? For, like, many things. It's like, you don't really lose anything if you can be like, yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, but, like, I can see why people are mad. You know what I mean? Like, 23,000? Wait, what was 23,000 again? What he did was stupid, but fuck, I hate cancel culture. Bro, like, there's sometimes people do something and, like, people just don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, people, it just rubs people the wrong way. It's not necessarily, like, cancel culture or anything like that. It's just, people just don't like it. It's weird. And also, like, this is another example. Like I said, like, oh, it's cancel culture, bro. Like, what do you mean it's cancel culture? Like, that's just some fucking, like, that's some... I wouldn't say it's like, I don't know if that's like really against the law, but I mean, I know it can be in certain situations.
He knows it. Others would go so far as to create a petition stating that Redfoo shouldn't be rehired on the next season of X Factor, which went on to receive over 23,000 signatures. Incredibly, the petition's request became a reality only a few months later, when Redfoo was ultimately fired from the show. He'd get another shot on television after being invited to compete on Dancing with the Stars, only to be eliminated in the very first round. Yet being booted from X Factor and being eliminated on Dancing with the Stars was nothing compared to the reality check that Redfoo would receive after he'd release a brand new album in 2016 titled Party Rock Mansion. The album was dubbed—
And this is another problem you got with all the party rocking stuff, right? Is that a lot of people, it's like whenever you're party rocking and you're 26, everything is fucking lit, man. It's perfect. Like, the world is exactly where it needs to be. But whenever you're party rocking and you're 39, it just gives off a different vibe. You know what I mean? It's like too old already. No, that's what everyone was out. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a different fucking vibe. And it's like, yeah, you do have people like Johnny Depp or like Keith Richards. You know, these are people who are professional party rockers. But most other people, they grow out of it, and it's just like the way that you do it is different. You know what I mean? 144. Yeah, it sold 144 copies. That's bad.
Commercial failure after it would sell a miserable 144 copies in Australia for a number 172 debut, which was especially terrible as Redfoo had counted Australia as one of his most successful territories. The lackluster performance of the album seemed to indicate to Redfoo that his music career was coming to an end, as he'd only create a handful of songs in the 2 years following the poor release of Party Rock Mansion, creating his final song in February 2018 before also disappearing from the music industry. In countless interviews from before the pair disappeared, both Redfoo and Sky Blue seemed pretty confident.
I feel bad for the guy for having that happen, but the fact is, like, you did that shit to yourself, man. You cut your nephew out, man. You cut him out. You fucking, like, you didn't even go to see him. Like, this is all on you. Like, I feel like this is one of those examples. It's like, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, we didn't hear his side of things, so, like, maybe it's different. But, like, this video, this is like, he is 100% wrong. Like, straight up, he's 100% wrong. The other guy, like, fucking Sky Blue, did fucking nothing wrong. Yeah, like, just, why would you do that? Like, this is a straight up own goal, man. Do you think Redfoo and Sky Blue are their gamer tags? I think there's a really good chance of that.
That at some point they'd get back together for an LMFAO reunion.
Will Sky Blue and Redfoo ever get together and make another LMFAO project? Is that even possible based on where you at now?
I believe so.
Yet, for obvious reasons as outlined,
that's fucking sad, because like, even after all this, he still held out hope that, you know, maybe one day, like, he'll be able to chill with his uncle again, you know, and make music together. Like, I feel so bad for him. That's so sad. That's actually so fucking sad. Fuck.
It doesn't seem like this will be happening
Shuffle
anytime
one last
soon.
time. Fuck, bro. Like, that's depressing, man. Oh my god, dude, James Charles. Like, I gotta... Dude, James Charles. Where is that shit?
Obvious reasons as...
Oh, that one. His career is basically over. Never apologize. Yeah, you never fucking apologize. That's it. One last shuffle. Yeah, man. We gotta watch. We gonna watch that the fucking Final Fantasy thing. Okay. Like, maybe we got time after that. We watch it. But overall, I just feel I feel bad for Sky Blue, man. I really do. That fucking sucks, bro. Like, that actually fucking sucks. To like, it just it just sucks. Like, that's all I can say. Like, it just straight up fucking sucks. Final Fantasy is a bit long. It's all in one sitting. Well, yeah. That's why we watch it right now. Give me 1 second here. And let's see this. Wrath Classic. We ever play Genshin today? I didn't plan on playing Genshin today, man. That wasn't what it was gonna be. Let's go Final Fantasy documentary. All right. Let me get to it.